Just what the hell is going on there? I had to confront her alone though. I don't want her to be surrounded by people. Especially if it's a bad sort. The hell are they doing bouncing around on the rooftops? Where'd Doug get off to? He's still down there on him. Alright, let's see here. This house. Let's see. Red. We'll do purple. I hate that about typing, makes you come uncrouched. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 character. Oh, that's actually Doug. Doug is. Whoa, 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 whoa! Easy there, partner. What do we got here? Everything's ready. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure all my equipment's ready in case I need to be real quick about stuff. All right, so we got Barbie's in blue, right? Didn't I put her contacts Barbie blue? Oh my goodness, that's not Barbie, is it? That's On Yang, of course. On Yang. Sheriff On Yang, of course. Now, Barbie could be in the yellow suit or in the black suit, which I think is actually. Let's see here. Big Tutor is definitely a friendly guy. I mean, I don't need to like. Well, actually, I really should sort them out. But it makes it more clear. Because you know what is a shifty character not coming with us to help out. Father's a good guy. Billy Blaze is not La Barbie. Let's just paint her. What the hell? It was a scientist. that is her. That seems meta to like identify that, but I knew Barbie was down there, and she was naked, and I could see. There she is. My wife. Do my little detective notes. Every time I do this, oh good, I'm so crouched here. Alright, so we got Doug. Joey's friendly, of course. Moses friendly. Oh yeah, these are all my friendly. Sheriff Lomar is such an odd character, man. Like both of these guys are not friendly sorts. I'm gonna put them just as this, just because I don't understand them. And everyone who's friendly is friendly. Handyman. He could be a bad guy, but I'm gonna put him as friendly. Hitman Stallion, I don't rightly know, but I think he's gonna be friendly. Probably enemy. Panda Ghoul, friendly. Jade has been friendly. Billy Tate, the mailman, he's friendly. Jesse Rocket, oh yeah, definitely that image. Bad guy. Sarah to win. Friendly. Benby, enemy. Forby, friendly. Miznit, Nah, I'm gonna put him here because he's doesn't know what he's doing. Billy and Mr. I don't know where to put him. All right, here we go. What do we got now? Yep, that's her partner. That's Barbie's partner, Bendy. Definitely down there. Let's see, contacts, enemies, Bendy. I mean, I haven't seen what she looks like because she's wearing that suit. So I actually I'm not really supposed to know that it's her. So I'm just gonna act like I don't really know that it's her. Uh-oh, they don't see me, do they? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. It looks to me that they've spotted me. Well, maybe I ought to just go down and confront them. Make it official already. Alright, how do I get down there? Let's see here. Mountain, maybe right here? No. For the apocalypse. Oh! Ow! Alright then, what's going on here?
I'm afraid it's too late, baby.
Hey,
No slumber for nobody. No slumber for the.
hey, how would you feel about continuing this after a great slumber?
Yes,
I mean,
it is the
definitely that.
We're winding down for our slumber.
Alright, I'll
We are a bit of the sillies.
Of course.
We got the giggle monkeys.
I'm
the
gonna need
daylight is creeping through.
gonna need to get to the bottom of this eventually. I've been chasing up and down this here county, trying to figure out just
You're right. You're right.
what the hell this mess is on.
Alright,
But I can wait.
I didn't know. I didn't know. And oh, it has been one crazy adventure after another, which includes me trying to go into the military base and getting squished by the hatch. Okay.
Oh yes, that does happen. I was sad the first time that happened to loan the sheriff, and then it was just.
And then I died by a polar bear.
Yep,
I
I'm
don't know,
imagining.
radiation or a polar bear. I don't know.
What
And
do the
then a
different
cactus.
color names mean?
Alright, so blue is friendly, red is enemy, green is on my team, and then gray is you just seen them.
Oh shit.
How do you make them red or blue?
So if you go in your bag
you gotta
like,
go to the
and
escape
then
menu, I believe.
yeah, very top of the menu. So yeah, if you hit
Bag light.
inventory, and then at the very top is contacts, view your contacts list, and then
Oh my, that's crazy.
yep, it's the coolest darn
Oh,
feature
this
ever.
is wild. You know who?
Oh,
You know who my enemy is? You know who my enemy is? Bendy.
Oh, is that me?
Why are you my enemy?
I have.
It's whoever like has killed you last.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I
So
was
I like Tavish has been red for me, and I've been very
Yeah.
confused about that.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you have a different name than everybody else?
But since you're here and since you have adventure throughout everything, I am happy to answer some questions
Wow.
to ease your mind.
I'll go ahead and ask you the questions tomorrow, but cause I have a lot and I just don't even know what to ask you. But I just want to like sort some things out because I've
A
been.
lot.
The cool thing about the contacts list is when you bring it up, you can also put notes down. So the way I've been doing it, like the red ones aren't necessarily enemies, they're just people I have questions about. Because no one's really a true enemy of mine as the governor. I'm just trying to like figure out who's on my goddamn team against the banker. Who should be the real enemy that we're all going after. And so,
it seems like some people have forgotten.
yeah. So it's fun to use the notes there.
I could answer.
No
why,
names.
I could answer why this has been hard for people of sorts. It's because the banker pays very handsomely.
I'm sure
and
that's
his
it.
associates pay very handsomely.
That was part of
And
my
last I
thinking.
checked, I have yet to receive my alimony. But I've been getting taken care of by a few associates.
Now, alimony.
Tavish, borrow that. Give it to her.
See, I've never been really
So it's kind of hard.
in a marriage before. Is that the one?
As
What is alimony? Is that about child support? Do we have a baby?
no, we don't. We were just. It was an arranged marriage of sorts.
You don't need a
because
baby
I
to do
thought it
that,
was-
do you? You could just be a wife who's been wronged,
Like,
right?
all trying to get
No.
on the horse.
Correct. Have I been wrong? In theory, no. But in theory, yes.
Considering
because
there
I am
hasn't
not the
ever
leader of
even
the Nasty
been
Gal.
a ceremony in the first place to formally certify our marriage.
I actually spoke to the lawyer, and the lawyer asked 2 questions for it to be legitimate. One, it had to be a government event, and it had to be a group of people. And technically, when they announced your governorship, and then we
Holy shit!
why that was.
I mean, I'm just a governor. I ain't no lawyer, man. I barely just learned how to read, so that does sound like all those facts line up. But that's all I've been doing is just following the basic facts. And well, 1 and 1 is 2 is 2. That does seem like a marriage to me. I still would like it if we could get officially married and then maybe a divorce if that's possible. Because it would be nice for once on one of these roleplay servers that we get a big old celebratory marriage thing. That'd be silly, you know?
Like a I will be willing, but I don't know if a man of your stature wants to marry me at this point, and knowing who I am associated with, and that's why I've been on the run.
Well, as of late, the only people I know you associate with is your current protege, Ben B, as she keeps knowing, and then voice changing, I don't know him, but it seems to be always been in this suit, and then Arnyong there, of course. I don't really know any other sorts you've been consorting with.
I don't know what you mean anything about voice changing. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, maybe I'm mistaken about that, because you do state in that suit.
I think you are mistaken.
There might be a different character who's been doing that sort of thing.
Yeah, a lot of people have the suit.
That's true.
I apologize for the cracks of the immersion, as you could tell.
Anyway, Governor, could you take me back to Jim Gully on your state before I slumber in the middle of a desert and get eaten by some sort of creature once again?
Yeah, so
that I seem to be prone to tonight too.
I think we're all right.
I'm in need of great slumber.
So
me too. Answer some of your questions.
Well, to just quickly
feel free to continue chasing me for the other questions you may have.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to chase you down probably another time.
I don't
Alright.
hear any birds right now. That's good.
I know. That's fine.
Alright, honey. Sounds great.
Alright, I'll catch up with y'all. Toodaloo. Ciao for now. Ta-ta. Good golly, Miss Molly. What did you learn from down there? I noticed you,
I learned absolutely absolutely nothing, Governor.
Fantastic.
All I learned is that she knows too much, and she's been paid out by the tickler or whatever the hell his goddamn name is.
Yep.
And so she won't share nothing.
You know,
So I'm afraid maybe we need to get some scrap together to get her to talk.
for a bounty hunter, you are a bounty hunter, right?
Yeah. At this point, I'm a part-time bounty hunter. I feel like, but you know.
Yeah. See, the way I see it, bounty hunters are sort of like detectives, and I would imagine, yeah.
Well, I told her, Governor, eventually I'm gonna have to do my job and catch her. So, and if that comes to that, I will make one courtesy call, and then it's all guns out.
I appreciate
And
you,
then
Doug.
it becomes my problem. Well, Governor, I will catch you somewhere tomorrow. I believe hopefully we'll do more shooting than talking. You know.
Yeah, more
Yeah, well,
shooting
good
indeed.
night,
I'm really just
Governor.
hankering to take down the main culprits of our land, but yeah, I'll let you get on to sleep now.
Oh yeah, that son of a bitch, Augustus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, reckoning to pay indeed.
What the hell?
Who the hell is that? Just look through my contacts here. Oh, that's missing out. Okay. Well, I'll leave you to it then.
You think you're Governor?
Come on. Bride, what's going on here? Am I lagging out? I seem to be, stunted. Alright, now I'm gone. Alright, bye-bye. Whew. Fastest gun in the West. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch, get off my ass. Well, who else could be out there? The way things are, it doesn't seem like anyone's left awake in the entire county. Okay, good night, Joey. Thanks for staying up. I should have gone to sleep long ago, but that was good little, quick little wrap up with my wife dealings. Just take a quick gander across the prairies. Anything out there? Anybody, anything? I'm probably taking fire heat here. Shoot. We're gonna take off. I mean, I blend more in if I take it all down. Oh wait, I'll put that on. That provides some cold. You heading to bed soon, Governor? Yeah, I oughta. You still streaming, looking for someone to raid out to? 'Cause yeah, I don't think anyone's even. Ooh, what's that? Is that a black horse? I could do with an upgrade. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go to bed too. You might as well find a better subject for your raiding. might want to take down those woods over there. No, I don't want to do that. Sounds good. I just like keeping the raids in RP. Yeah, totally. Keep the story going, especially if it could be like, you know, just round the clock story time, keeping everyone on the server. Just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. People wake up, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep. Just roleplay. But it was a wild goose chase. My God, it was a fucking wild goose chase. I've been going up and down the county looking for my wife. Bottle and a half of wine has really called my name to go to bed. See you tomorrow. Alright, I'll catch you around then, partner. Alright, what's my plan here? I want to go get that black horse. I guess we could leave this horse here. Where was that? Where did I see that black horse? Right there. Is that it? Yes, that's it. So across that plateau. It should be right here. Ooh, dome crate. Could be a fight.
I had in a basket 'cause I'd had a tank full. When she blew
My
gasket,
gasket.
I surely was
Thankful.
till I head for the skies up above. It's a woman with wheels.
Oh
that
my
I
golly.
love.
Alrighty then. Enough investigating with all this nonsense. Let's get my cold stuff on. Boots. Black boots. Here, we'll put these away. Put on cold black gloves. Oh, that's nice and cold. Keep all this just in case I want to do some more spy work like that. Black pants, gloves, and now we need a shirt. Alright, we'll take this one. Alright. Let's see here. It's this one, right? And when people see the star in front, on the side right, I think this looks kind of nice. I mean, how else could I dress that's not that flashy? Oh, here, this is cool, right? Yeah, I like this. And how about the pants? Kind of steampunky. I mean, I was kind of happen to have more of a like a governor theme. But that's what the helmet is. The helmet is the governor part. Alright, now we need to make this all look good. And that looks pretty good. But it also looks kind of like, looks a little too much. And then I think we could do these black leather chaps, couldn't we? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then black boots. Black boots, black gloves. Alright, there's the governor. That's a good governor look. We gotta head out there before the thing dies. Where do I put my money? I put my money where my mouth is, where I put it. I need need a dump box is what I need already. Let's just put it all in here for right now. What do we got here? Keep this. I mean, should we keep the shotgun on us? No, we don't need this shotgun on us. We're not getting that close quarters. We could. We might end up getting close quarters, but yeah. All right. Cause this is useless ammo and a useless gun. Might as well. All right. Keep. Get rid of all this for right now. Maybe the water keep with us. Got enough bandages as it is. Alright. Put my money away. Alright, baby. Why don't you just take a rest for the rest of it? I'll catch up with you now, you hear? How's your health even? 400, stamina's low. Now that horse is just on the other side here, so we'll just head right to it. Oh, I forgot to sit down. Did I bring the chair with me? Dang it. I don't think I'm overheating. Any food over here? I also want to take this time to really just fully explore the map while everyone's offline. It's funny, I told Polarisito that I was gonna log off, but you know, I might as well just stay on. And it's good that I told him that, so that people, you know, I don't get the pressure of having to entertain a mass audience. Black horse, yes, baby. Double saddle, single saddle. How's your health, girl? Ooh, you is perfect. Black thoroughbred. Now for sure though, you're gonna be gone in the morning, or a day from now. So at least I have you for the night. Go on, girl, eat up. Very annoying that horses can't get through this tunnel. That's a real bummer. Oh my God, it's fast. I got my loudspeaker on me, right? Yep. Let's put that there. Holy Moses.
Yeah, definitely play.
Oh, hello.
Now, just what in the hell are you folks doing? You was supposed to be asleep hours ago.
No medal.
We've taken the berries. You know what I'm saying? We've been taking the berries. Taking the berries. Are you still in the immersive, or would you like to join us in the berries?
No, that man is immersed.
I I can come out of it.
Okay.
I can come out of
Can
it.
see through 'em.
It's just the 4 of us. But I'm probably gonna keep my twang on me because.
Okay, I don't want to force you to do anything you're uncomfortable with.
No. I'm
I know
always.
you're broadcasting yourself.
No, I'm always willing to come out of the cringe pee. it is.
Wait, this cringe, the cringe pee?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is how you know. Have you guys ever heard that say like don't let the cringe stop you? Like don't like kill off. Don't kill
It
off
was
the
really
cringe,
hard to
kill
like
off
let
the
my
feeling that you get
guard
the
down to do a
When?
silly voice like that.
Come on, get out of
To
here!
just do our role playing is hard.
See that? I put a light on him, and that was enough to scare him.
Damn.
Yep, he saw me in my shiny new getup.
We were just talking about what games we play and stuff.
Oh, we all played Dead by
Are we the
Daylight,
only
remember?
ones in the server
Hey,
right
good
now?
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just mentioned that one.
Oh, no, you play it?
Yeah,
have
Dead by
enough
Daylight.
for,
Do you
God
do
damn it.
Fortnite?
I have it. I haven't played it in a while.
Fortnite.
We heard Fortnite.
Fortnite is like shockingly fun.
It is really fun. I have a lot of fun with Fortnite.
Like it's really fun to meme on, but like it's actually like kind of fun.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. It's
Especially
good.
With
with
no
the
build.
It's free. It's on every platform. It's even on mobile. It's easier to like everyone worldwide kind of knows it. It's like a good one to like get. It's like the gateway gamer drug, because you can get normies into it and then follow you to the other
Yeah.
games.
My favorite is the I like playing the little bird dude. I don't know his name, but he's like the chicken dude. I mean, he's not a little bird dude. The chicken dude. Oh my gosh, I don't know. He's my favorite.
In Fortnite?
Yeah, you talking about skins?
Talking about skins, yes.
Okay.
I
I
play
was
as the
like,
chicken
wait.
dude.
Oh, I love the chicken guy.
Like it's got stats or
It's
something,
cute.
or it's pay to win in some way.
I was thinking you might be talking about like Apex Legends or something.
Yeah, I was trying
No,
to.
I didn't
I
even
don't
think
play
of
Apex.
skins.
Have you guys?
The chicken
Or
guy.
do you not?
I haven't tried it.
Oh, I only like playing the snowball.
I like the
Valorant
snowball,
version.
but they haven't brought it back. But I'm really like, I played a lot of
Aw.
Valorant, but people either like it or they hate it.
Tavish over here is my Fall Guys coach.
Oh
I don't
god.
know if you all
Like
knew that.
IRL? Wait, for real,
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so since we're breaking the immersion, is your name Billy?
Yeah, Billy Sundown is what I have in,
Yeah, that's Mr. Sundown.
across all platforms.
Billy's great. He's so fun.
He's great. He's so
No,
fun.
I just wanted to know if your name.
Hey, don't make fun of me. It's like a weird. I can't lose the cowboy, and it's like half me, half this weird voice.
Yeah, yeah, save, dude, save.
I
What did I
started
say earlier?
talking like that.
I was like, my voice is not this Western. It's like more girly.
Yeah, my voice is, my voice is a little less Wild Western.
Yeah, we all caught the twang. for
Today
sure.
I was
Also more
like
fashion.
talking to some. I was talking to some teachers at my work, and it was like, "Hey!" Like I couldn't just say fucking hello.
Okay.
God.
Don't talk this slow. In order to do like the little twangy sound, I feel like I've been holding my tongue down. So all of the words I say just feel slower. Like I feel like I speak so much
Yeah.
faster, but I
Oh,
also feel kind
molasses.
of like not smart right now. Like at
Oh my
work,
gosh,
I'm
and I
like
noticed-
Yeah,
speaking slow.
my
Oh
brain's
God.
rotted.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Well, not
probably also the lack
bad.
of sleep.
yeah.
It's
No, I mean like
and
I
for me,
literally
it's also-
don't stay up to sleep.
Yeah.
For me, it's also the fact that I've had the little drinks because
Mhm.
Polar had
Oh,
the
you
little
actually
drinks.
have.
No, I
That's so
actually,
funny.
yeah, I was actually having drinks. So I feel funny, you know. That's why I was like, I can't. I want to.
It's alright, I'm on the berries.
I want to
me
give you the
too.
RP that you want, but I'm just like giggling. I
Kind of
couldn't keep it
berries.
straight.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, for me, it's the constantly twisting stories and like the flip flopping. It's the biggest game of Among Us.
Yeah.
But like, and everyone, and it
Yeah,
plays
for
exactly
real.
like Among Us, where everyone is just immediately throws someone to the airlock without like real questioning. And yet everyone plays as a detective or a bounty hunter or a sheriff or like a law person who should all be like,
Hey,
all right, let's get
I
the
don't.
facts down. let's get
I'm
the
just
lawyer
a
involved.
simple
You know.
I
photographer.
didn't even want to be a sheriff.
Dude,
It just happened by
Bambi and I
accident.
just wanted. Bambi and I just wanted to have like she wanted to do a photo studio, and then I just wanted to start a drug ring. Can a lady just start a fucking drug ring?
Just a
That was all I
simple
wanted. I didn't
drug ring. That's all we wanted.
My
was a
my
simple
theories
drug
were
ring.
because like I tuned into your stream and it says I gotta start my coven. I was like, oh, that's so cool to like start like a witchcraft like crew. And so I was like, I was getting all these little like to get a little meta-y. I don't want to like super spoil everything, but I mean I might as well because you probably know more than me. But like it seems like you've got every single woman on the server in your little secret group that you have like planted in
Oh.
all the factions. That's just how it comes off across. I don't know if it's that smart.
Okay, Actually,
That's so funny.
I have a number of ladies on my side, but I also there have been people you've sent, or your character has sent to get me, and they've warned me that you sent them.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious to me because I didn't ask them to do that. They just come up to me and they're like, "Hey, La Barbie, like the
Yeah,
governor's
yeah.
looking for you." It's like there's a
Look
at that.
bounty, or he wants you, and I'm just like, "Oh shit!" And I'm like, "Wait, why are you
Okay,
on my
one sec,
side?"
I gotta get
And
up.
it's all because. And it's because Bambi and I
It's
have just
full
been
light.
really nice to everyone.
Yeah.
People are just like protecting. No, so I originally not meta,
I'm
not metal, not
actually
metal.
crying.
Originally,
The birds
guns
are
put away,
out.
guns put away. Originally, the people that were gonna get on the server with me wanted to do like a witchy coven thingy, but then they never like actually got on and did it, and instead
nice
I
team.
found Bambi, and then Bambi and I have been getting into the wrong situations where
Yeah.
now we're in the RP plot hole, or in the RP like
It's
storyline.
hard to de-escalate.
Yeah.
It's hard to de-escalate.
Yeah,
Like
for real.
my character. So I don't know if this is meta, but like my character decided to become the governor's wife, and under the idea that it was going to be Mr. Jones, right? Because Mr. Jones had
Yeah.
arms, and I wanted to do like a drug ring, and it made sense. Yeah, right. And then, but then it was you, and then I can't do my drug ring when you're going around being like the right side of the law, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I have to kind of do this in secret. But then as I was doing things in secret, it's like I've made friends. I've made a friendship with some of the associates with Mr. Jones, right? To where like they give me stuff, I give them stuff, and then I ended up making friends with Mr. Tickles.
Oh
To
god.
where they were giving us stuff, and yeah. You see my problem with my character now, where I'm just like, well, shit. And then Anyang here, like we're a posse, and then Anyang here was first like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and then he's like, wait, no, I'm not friends with Mr. Tickles. And I was like, well, shit. How do
He's
I
like-
like turn? Like by now, my character has no reason to turn against Mr. Tickles when he has provided like scrap and guns and like all these other items. You know what I
But-
mean? Like I'm like, shit, I'm fucking screwed.
However, just I'm not telling you what to do. You do whatever you want, genuinely. But you did just learn new information as your character that the tickler has killed
yeah, I did.
like most of your friends.
Most of my friends.
And-
But the other thing is, I haven't seen the banker, and I know who the banker. Like that's why I said
Yeah.
Barbie knows a lot, because I just happen to have friends with everyone, and they tell things to
Yeah,
Benzie
it's
and I,
nice.
and we're just like, well, shit.
That's what I had with everybody
Keep hiding.
except for the tickler and the banker. They were just like straight bad, and everybody else has been pretty
Okay.
chill.
Yeah, it sounds
So
like
I'm not associated.
I was just saying, it sounds like a lot of like
Not-
Game
not
of
meta,
Thrones
not meta.
sort of stuff where people are, you know, there's levels of villainy and like faction like flipping, and so it's pretty good, but
Yeah, that's pretty true.
I think for a bunch of people who are just trying to improv, it might be a little too much, because it's also like we don't have a strong narrative, like, all right, this is gonna happen, which makes for, you know, the whole Game of Thrones to
The
like come
only
together,
one.
because then it can like
Oh,
go
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
Get me off
But
that.
all of us improving just kind of goes in circles and circles and circles is the problem.
So I'm stuck
Yeah.
in a circle of like of allyship, where I'm just like, shit, my character fucked up, and I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to like do what, because right now the people that have been like helping us, right, like happen to be the bad guys, and I'm just like, well, shit. And the other part of all of this is that me and Bambi accidentally ran into the bounty hunter, and we had a whole side story trip with him, Dr. Quinn, and I forgot who. So that's how we're allied with them. So it's like there's a lot of allyship, and it's funny.
It's been a lot of fun, regardless. This has been a blast.
I think it's been.
I mean, we wouldn't be staying up this late if it wasn't.
Yeah, I
No,
just,
for sure.
I mean, the main reason why I'm still awake is because like I just love Rust and how beautiful it is, and like I'm really taking in the cowboy map, because it's a custom map and so something to explore.
Oh, do you want?
It's real
Do
cool.
you want to see my photos? I took some photos actually.
Oh my gosh.
This is
Chip,
my
I have a
big
horse
addiction
butt
game.
photo.
Oh, okay. Right here.
Oh,
Open
yes!
this one, and you can see my
Dude,
photos.
I was like,
Look,
he was
look.
talking about
Um,
he was like up on top of
Ooh,
that.
If you look at one
something
of them,
in the middle of one of those
we
places.
took a
and he's
trip.
like,
a cloud.
Okay, this is
Sick of
another reason why
everybody,
you probably
like,
cannot find me. Why you
talking shit
cannot
to me.
find
I was
me
like, hey
is
Chip, by the way,
because
have you checked your mailbox?
one
He's
of
like,
one of the things
yeah, there's some horse butts.
one of the
there.
things that I've been wanting
I just
Yes!
like died.
That was the funniest photo.
Hey, go on, Barbie. I'm hearing you.
What was the caption again?
is
We know.
Yeah.
I think the main reason is because you're always at the corner of the map. All of these photos just show you at the corners at the beach side, and I keep getting stuck between just going GM Gully to Sandy. I'm like stuck there, back and forth, because I'm like constantly
Yeah.
trying to like.
No, we're going everywhere.
I'm like, I have to like kind of maintain my bases a little bit, but the main thing is like, I'm like, every time there's a person, I want to try and talk to him to try and get my posse up to 8, and then I can like, all right, now that I got a posse of 8, then it's like we can all get in the same story and like then find other people, and then we're all in the same, and try and get the whole story consistent, so that then things like sidetrack, but I still just stay between these two towns, because it always sidetracks and stays there. Whereas you guys, I've noticed you've been like every corner of the map away from me. Like when I was wild goose chasing you, it was like all the way north, all the way south.
Hours.
How is that possible? You can't teleport.
okay.
Like,
No.
That's why, because I was told to not trust Doug the Bounty Dog. So then I was thinking like, and he kept getting the secret phone calls. It's like, all right, lead him away.
my
All right,
God.
tell him to go here. No, don't bring him here yet.
Gotta get a phone!
Okay, now bring
like,
him.
he
Get a
called
working
me.
phone!
My phone is at one of my bases. I don't know which one. I had it.
When you guys ran into us, like just now when you guys came down here, like 3 hours before that, he called me and was like, "Oh, I stole this phone off a dead guy and it's mine now." And like
Remember
we're
that?
looking for you. I'm like, "Oh, okay," but then like all this disconnecting happened. And then, like,
I was-
literally, I thought
Oh,
nothing was happening, and then he called me 3 hours later saying, "We're still looking for you."
He was like, looking for you. And I felt so bad, which is why we stayed put here, because I was like, they're probably gonna come here.
Wait.
And maybe they'll find us.
Wait. Yeah, he said the phone that he has is Trevor or something. Does he have my phone?
Yeah, it was like that sleeping guy. It was a sleeping guy in Sandy Springs. Oh, with the base that had like 3 cars parked on like a flat surface.
Oh, his phone. Okay. Yeah.
We were hanging out there for a while. Yeah, he picked it up off that guy's body.
Cause definitely, before the main oil event, I put my phone away, and then I just otherwise, the first time I got my phone, like I kept it on me at all times, and this is like the first time I've ever really just like used it, and I always was afraid that I was like kind of abusing it because like I don't know if my microphone, what kind of is. I got a pretty darn cheap $15 microphone, so like I'm afraid of calling people because it's just really annoying. And then I'm always like nervous of my own voice itself talking to people. Just feel like it's, so I'm like.
No, it's fun.
Yeah.
It is a lot of fun to use phones.
Like, the poor quality is so funny.
It does. It sounds like you're like on a Nokia.
Yeah.
Like or an old like brick flip phone. I love it.
No, but that's what. Okay, so like my stream, before the oil rig, I got on 2 hours before the oil rig because I didn't want to get stuck in the little queue, right? And then what was it?
Yeah,
like
go on,
once
get.
I got on. Once I got on, that's when they said that they were gonna do the reset, and it was like, dude, I waited 20 to 25 minutes to get on. Then immediately after I'm in, we do the reset. So then it's like I went back into like waiting for the reset to end, and then I get back on, and it's another 25 minutes, and then I made a comment on the global chat, and they said that we had to remove our dots, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like I have to get off, change it on Steam and get on again. And at this point it was like my stream was 50 minutes of just loading up. So then I had to do it again. It kept crashing. I think I streamed 2 hours and 30 minutes where 30 minutes was actual content and 2 hours was just me loading in.
Yeah.
And so I like rage quit stream and then trying to run over to the oil rig. So like for the oil rig, you were like my wife, and I was like, you don't see me, you don't know me, because I was just trying to like shoot stuff. I was like, I just don't want to RP right. I just wanted to shoot stuff. I'm upset.
Yeah, that's the kind of awkward stuff. But like I was gonna be able to play that off, like, you know, we're all setting our differences aside. Everyone's just kind of teaming up right now, and we should all be able to this sort of be able to blend into that just fine. Especially considering like me going after you.
I think
I never had any real like, you're not a threat or anything. It's just more of a mystery that I need to track down, but like it's still like a side story, and even when I do track you down, it's like, all right, there's a clear and present threat of like something else, and so like definitely the side story mystery can wait. Like, all right, she's here, I'll catch her afterwards, and I would like do that, but
yeah.
Oh yeah, and you see on my end, on my end, like people have been telling me, right, like oh, like Governor heard a an audio recording of you, and I don't know what else, and I was like, okay, which by the way, whoever got that audio recording, I went back and I saw it, and I was like, damn, that's pretty good actually. That was like some pretty damning evidence, you know what I mean? Like, I really was like, shit. I was like, fuck.
Wait, which one was that? Was that Tickle Fanny's recording, or oh man, like there's so many. Oh no, it was my note taker maybe.
Yeah, it was the guy who like was recording literally everything.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, he got me at a good time. He was the one that gave us part of the phones, our first set of criminal phones.
Yeah, and then he gave us another set today, and I felt really bad.
Oh, was it him?
I was like, yeah, it was that guy. He shot and killed.
Oh, me?
Like,
yeah, we didn't have no idea what the cult stuff was about. I was like telling them, I was like, dude, I logged on after the shit show that was me trying to like get on the game. Oh, and a cherry on top is when you guys were at the sky base. I logged in and I was trying to make it obvious that I was there, but I don't know what happened to my voice. Wait, was that before or after the electricity thing? I don't even remember. There's
was
thunderstorms
before.
here in my house right now, and I completely crashed. Oh, that was no. We shot down the sky demon, and then as we took a photo, my electricity went out of my house twice. Like it went out, came back, went back out, and then came back, and I was like pissed because once I load back in 25 minutes later, I think you were at the sky base, and I was like trying to tell them like don't tell them I'm here, shh, like to make it obvious, right, that I was like there, and my mic wasn't working. So then I had to like I had to log out again and do another 25 minutes
21.
of fucking logging back in. My whole game today has been I'm just logging in. Like this is it.
That's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, my favorite highlights of the whole server was the first time was we caught up, and I was like, I was declaring you, I was like naming you guys as the dirty women, cause like, oh, they don't want to be clean, and they're wearing hazmat suits, and they're going into the pestilent zones, and Han Young and the dirty women, what is this going on? And so as I followed you guys, and then that was like when the real mystery started of like you guys trying to really separate yourself from me, like, okay, so something's really up. And then it was like, all right, no, now hold up, and you stay put. All right, don't you go into that pestilence zone. I can't follow you there. And then, and so it was the two of you, and then my note taker was starting to notice some like there was like we saw like shifty characters this way and that like around us, and we were starting to get surrounded. It's like, oh no, we're getting surrounded. We better pull out of here. And like, no, why don't you stay? No, we can talk. No. All right, well, we'll have to catch you another time. And then as we're running away, like I definitely like aimed at your knees to just down you so that you down and then I'd run away. But I was like, oh no, because like in your voice it was like, please pick me up. Like it was like, oh no, I hope she's not upset that she's like almost dying, and that would really suck because I definitely don't want to kill you. And then
It was really funny.
And so we get in the car, and he crashes into every single he crashes into 4 different things. We're just ramming into shit, and I'm like, oh no,
I did see that.
definitely like 10 people are gonna swarm on us right now and kill us.
I don't know. I just needed to put it down.
Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't upset. I just didn't know how far away you were, and I was like, Benby, like, just pick me up, dude. Like, pick me up. I was like, you should be able to pick me up.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah. No, actually, I don't like. There hasn't. I personally haven't had a situation where someone has like upset me or has been bad. It's just been my connection to the server that has frustrated me more. But
you're sorry.
Anya, you've been drinking too?
No, just the berries.
Blanky?
Just the berries.
That's the berries.
That's the berries. That's.
Is your buddy okay?
Oh my gosh.
Which one? The one that
yeah,
rage
we
quit?
found that out right now.
I feel terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't catch that at all. But like there was the one time where he came up on my base the first time I met him, and so yeah, I like don't know him at all. Like I only met him like twice throughout this whole server. I don't know who he is outside of his character.
Dang.
And so the first time I met him, I had called in an airdrop, a purple one, and it was on my base. So then back then I was criminal guy, so it was like I was role playing as a bad guy, and so I'm waiting for the airdrops to come, and I'm kind of about my base, but maybe he can't really see me, of course. And I think I was there with someone else, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. But anyway, so I'm waiting for the drops to come down, and it finally comes, and he didn't speak up. So I just thought that he was like he was like a PvPer who was stealing my stuff, and so like I like jump at him and like scream out, "Hey, what are you doing on my property?" And then before I even know it, like I've already pulled out my gun and shot him. But because like he was just like how
Oh no.
like he was kind of like how Colt is, where he's like not really one of the role players, you know. Like cause that's what I thought. Like he wasn't really a role player, cause the way he was dressed was like not cowboy themed. It was super white, and it just didn't seem like there was a real theme to it. It just looked like he was after the airdrops and being kind of a power gamer. And so I didn't even get a word to him. And then that was like kind of the last time I saw him for a long time. I was like, oh man, I should not have killed that guy outright. But I was afraid that he would have pulled a gun on me. And like, anyway, so then I get him together, and he's in the town. And at the event, I meet him and like, oh, I've been meaning to like make it up to you for like to killing you on the spot the one time. I thought, oh, I know that was nothing at all. It's like, oh, okay. I mean, that's what he said, but like, you know. And then anyway, so I get him, and then we're like, all right, I get my posse. We're going to the tower because that's where they took down a bird. So there's probably good guys over there who are like on the side of like killing the banker. And I get over there and like, all right, hey Colt, what's up? You take out the bird. You must be a good guy. He's like, nope, I don't care about politics. I just care about being a cringe lord. I was like, what the heck? Why, dude? Come on, get you. Where's the cowboy in you? Bring it out. Oh, well, whatever. And like, oh no, he must be one of the cultists because I'm locked in a cage here. Oh damn, this is. Oh no, I'll better defend myself. And then you pulled a gun, and that's why I shot you, because I was like, oh, like, so that's what kicked things off.
It was so chaotic, that whole interaction. I did not know what was going on.
So then we climb up
I
there.
thought you were goofing. I didn't even think we were gonna get in a real firefight.
Yeah, that's the awkward thing when you can't like read emotions in characters, because like I'm like, oh, I'm trapped in a cage, and so like I'm not saying it out loud. They're like, I'm trapped in a cage. The cultists have got me, because like especially the way I've always been chasing Barbie around the map.
You thought we were cultists?
Yeah, it's just a constant mystery to me, and like I have no idea whose factions are what. So I'm completely just thinking, oh, Forby's got me. Benby tricked us to lead me to the roof in order to get me in here, because otherwise I have to jump to my death, or the cage, which is like, wow, this cage is perfectly designed to like capture people. And like, so yeah, we went up to the roof, and she wasn't on the roof.
When you
what was
said
that about?
I thought of. I was on the roof. I was in. Okay, so like
Of the tower?
I'm sure you saw some of the doors that were open, of the tower. Some of the doors that were open were like you fall off. So if you got close to it, you see the ground, right? But there were other doors that had like a triangle piece where you could go into it, and there was windows.
Yeah.
So I went into one of those triangle pieces and closed the door, and like basically stayed down as you guys like walked around. But to be honest, I was trying to fix my audio, and that's why I kept signing to them
6
like, don't come up here, like leave,
And
because
we've
I
been up
couldn't.
all night.
My audio wasn't working.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, but
Yeah, but so
If you would have opened one of the doors, you would have found me.
At this
Oh my
point.
God.
yeah, shoot. I was just like, but so I had Bruce on my team, and so then things kick off, and like, all right, now we're holding this down, and then so we had to get up the ladder, and it was like tough to get up the ladder. And I still wanted to loot Anyang's body because that was like the equipment we needed, but so like Bruce. I think Bruce might have been like not all together, because he definitely wasn't, you know, he doesn't have the full picture that I do of this entire mystery of like the paranoia that I have. But he must know that you guys are enemies at least, so he was at least there. And so, all right, we're up on the roof, we're fine, the door is locked, we're good. And then the door opened beneath us, so then I knew probably Colt, like definitely probably would have been Colt. They could have been you, Anyang, or Colt. Like that. Those are the only people who I would think would try and come up after us. And so I try and throw the bomb down, and the bomb gets trapped on the ladder, and then they close it. So I'm yelling at him, and then I broke.
Oh yeah, that was me.
I broke character in the worst possible way. I'm like I'm not trying to tell him he's an idiot, but like get away, please don't die, god damn. And like I lost my toy.
Like, move.
And so I think that was the main thing that probably shook him and got him to rage quit was me breaking character like that, kind of like yelling at him too much. Like I wasn't trying to like.
No.
I yelled at him because I loved him. I didn't yell at him because
That wasn't angry yelling. It sounded like you were smiling while you did it.
It was.
Yeah, you didn't.
Because I knew
It didn't sound bad.
I knew the content that would come out of it if he died of it. It was like, that would be so funny because that's something that I put down. And the satchel that I used was one of the Marlboro ones. Like you can skin the satchels, and so it looks goofy as hell. Yeah, there's like all kinds of goofy skins you can put on the bombs, and then of course the bombs it was a dud, so it's like, oh, thank God it did not go off. But then so then he must have been all shook up from that from me like shocking him. So then he backed up and he was just like probably in his own little world, all PTSD, shell shocked out, and then I'm also like trying to fiddle with all of my inventory, trying to get a good gun. And then Colt comes crawling up the ladder, and I'm angry at myself because I'm looking at him and I don't have my gun out, and like, oh well, at least Bruce can take him out. But then Bruce is also frozen just in the other room, and like that was the bottleneck. Like we should have been able to kill Colt no problem, but then Colt gets up and he riddles me, and we have a little firefight, but even still Bruce is not jumping in and helping out because maybe, I don't know. And then well, that's when things got to hell, and I didn't know what happened, because then the rage quit conversation, I wasn't there for that, but I came back in roleplay to pretend like I was knocked out and captured.
Yeah, did you see what he said?
Bruce?
Yeah.
Did he say it in the chat?
He like posted in global chat.
Oh.
What did he type?
I read it, and I was really confused. Go back.
I wish I could talk and see the chat at the same time. I work hard. I worked hard for everything you took from me. I quit playing this as of tonight.
God damn.
Oh.
Which makes me feel bad. This is just supposed to be fun, like goofy.
Yeah. That's kind of like the number one thing with the RP servers specifically is like
it's dangerous.
Yeah, you want to try and just detach yourself from all of the loot. Like don't get attached to your base, don't get attached to anything. It's better to like let one player who cares to do the building, let them make the saloon and you live in it, and then you just kind of drift around, be naked as much as possible, sort of thing. Don't even worry about like the way Lemon Smith is playing, where he just like he sleeps wherever he wants.
So fucking good.
Just lets anyone loot him.
It's so funny.
And then yeah, he's able to freely play whatever characters in any accent he wants, and just kind of blend and morph and be whatever. Because I definitely like was like when I met him. I don't know how many times I've met him where I thought it was probably the first time I'm meeting him, because his accent was so different. I was like, oh, who is this guy new to the server? Who is this new guy to the community? And he just spun me around.
I really didn't know it was him, and I was like, oh.
Lemon, hey, you video game? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chowder.
Yeah.
Chowder. Yeah, I tried.
That's a really
so
good
like
character.
his character is funny, but I try really hard to not interact with him because it kind of freaks me out.
I mean, yeah, his story is entirely separate from any and all stories. He's a story on itself, which is good. You know, it's like he's his own little side quest.
My favorite side quest is actually Billy Tate's Bridge's whole like postman journey, being a postal service dude.
He's so
like,
silly.
Like he's just so. And they were telling me I gave him a note to give to to Mr. Jones, and he hasn't been able to give him the note. So I found out today that basically that note is like his journey to do the unthinkable, which is deliver my package to Mr. Jones. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck's going on in your world? It's like I've already seen Mr. Jones like 3 times. I could have delivered my package myself at this point, but whatever. He has. I'm glad he's doing.
Did he ever get that picture you took of him sleeping?
Oh, he said he didn't see it. Okay, so that's another side story we have.
Man.
during our filler episode yesterday, or the day before yesterday, we all made a pact of messing with with PCB with Parsival, because I forgot why we decided that, but like our characters were like, you know what, we should mess with Parsival.
I just put a picture in there because I mess with chips sometimes. So I just.
So we've been taking the reason why we have so many photos is because we've been taking photos and then we've been sending them to Mr. Parsival, and we've been making notes on them like, we know what you did, we know what you're doing, we see you.
That's so good.
Take
We
like
know.
a picture of like a horse butt and put it in his mailbox.
That's good.
Parsival,
Or of his house, but then we also did. Who else did we did it to?
he used to be part of my criminal group, the Oh Dirty Purdies. No, Oh Dirty's Purdies.
Dirty Spurdies.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I miss Dooley.
Dirty Birdies.
Yeah, Dooley was good. I wish
Well, like-
I meant to be a criminal this whole time. I wanted to just be a basic villain and like lead Oh Dirty's Purdies and have it like just a quick story. I wanted to like roll with the guys, do a lot of PvP, and as soon as anyone killed me, that would have been like my grand dramatic Shakespearean death, and then I could move on to the next character, which would have been
Ah.
Dooley. And then
That's a fun idea.
and then the government became in charge, so then I couldn't really play as Dooley so much.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I honestly thought you were in on all of this lore, like I thought not that it was. I just okay. So like, I know who
Hey, you good role player.
is talking to create the storyline, right? To like move the story forward. Like you kind of either know who the players are or you don't know who those players are.
Yeah.
So I thought you were one of the players. I thought you were Inside Matt, and I was like, wow, he's real good. He's
Oh wow, he
Once
was
there was
good.
a note
Oh
with
my
you and me on it,
Yeah,
it was so confusing.
yeah, that
the
that
latest
threw me off
note,
too. It's like,
yeah.
oh wow, I feel kind of
Yeah.
like
Wait, what?
highlighted, especially but because like you like I thought that's why you were important to the whole story, and like you knew a lot more than you were letting on. Like you Quicksander like went out of his way to talk to you in private DMs, like, all right, I need you to do some major story stuff. But no, it's just because you found the clues.
yeah, me too.
And probably just because I've been going around trying to like, hey, have you seen the Blood Diamond? Hey, are you doing the Blood Diamond? I'm like really trying to get people like on the main storyline.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's
I'm
real
waiting
distracted.
Quick to kill me off. To be quite honest with you, I'm just like,
You could kill yourself off and just come back as a new character.
You
as a new
Ooh,
character.
that would
Bebby and I were
be-
talking about.
you could always just rename yourself
Yeah,
and then
like,
just play a different
Well,
character.
because like
and like
Billy
It's just
was
the only
Dooley
reason-
before.
like you could leave a note with
The only
He's a
Billy.
whole
reason why
different
it's
character.
You could just leave a note with Billy and say, hey, I'm off
Billy Tate?
on like a vacation off on I'm taking this boat. I'm going for a time. Leave my effects to such and such, and then that's your next character, or something like that.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah. So I do want this Blood Diamond, and like my character feels that the villains know where it is. So that's the hard part of like
Oh, they
starting
definitely
over to
do.
find the Blood Diamond. Yeah. And then here you are trying to get me to turn on Mr. Tickles.
Yeah, well, this
I mean,
this
he's
is
back
all
then.
Actually,
this is
He's
all
the
off the
bad
record. I can't use any of this. When I find you
Well, you
next, it's basically I'm gonna confront you and really
Oh,
this
yeah,
whole
none of us
conversation's
will know
gonna
any of this.
replay because
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, all right, now I found you. We can have
I
our
don't think
yeah.
I'm gonna
our
remember
questions
any
in.
of this anyway.
Yeah,
We'll speed
yeah,
run
you
it.
gotta find
I
me
definitely
first,
will
which
forget
is,
a lot of this.
which is hilarious because I didn't realize you were going around the whole fucking world.
Yeah, like
I'm just thinking, me and Bambi have just been going and getting pumpkins. Like we've been like, da 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 da.
Cause definitely what's
Yeah,
been
like,
happening is
Polar
like
called and he's
there's
like, I've been around the world 3 times.
there's the cult group, which like Anyang is kind of been mixed with what I've been seeing, and I've heard Tickle Fanny's voice in the proximity of the bunny rabbit cult people, and then I hear that
Yeah.
you're falling in with a bad lot, so like, oh, so that could be that, but no, I think maybe
Oh, me?
maybe the dirty women evolved their organization to be the cult. Maybe she turns out to be the leader, or I don't know. And then, but because like every time I follow up on one of my clues, I mean, naturally it's just because everyone goes to the
So
same
much is
locations
happening.
anyway, because like it's just sort of natural for all players to like, oh, the gunshots, go towards the gunshots, there's gonna be players there, and so like there's always like people just naturally gravitate
I
to each
thought
other.
you
and,
were with Tickles.
yeah, and so that's why everyone keeps thinking like who's like, oh, you must be with them, because when I come here I find that you're with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, the funny thing is I think with Tickles, we kind of have been rolling with actually with Tickles, he keeps connecting with us, but I have a feeling
Yeah.
I won't kill the immersion in this part, but like I feel like someone on our team is the actual connection, right? And it just so happens to be that we're with them, and then that's why we keep interacting. But there's been there's been a lot of times where it's just you and I. Mr. Tickles is just everywhere. Like
No,
literally,
okay,
we're like
so
walking.
all that
and
stuff was happening.
he's like out of the corner.
Like, the stuff with all the shooting was happening, and then he like came out of the bushes at me, and he's like, psst, psst. Like this trend. Like it was like completely dark, and all of a sudden I just started hearing him like doing the whispers, and he's like pretending to be the Rudolph person. He's like, oh, I don't know.
What's so wild to me is that like, all right,
He
we're all together here at the oil rig. Okay, we're doing it, and like we're all on a big team right now. And then Quicksand goes out of his way to like, all right, but here's the role, here's the lore. But then in like clear, bold, I am the bad guy, and so is Tickle Fanny. I mean, he didn't say it in so many words. He said tickle. so then I've been kind of messing with that, where like, cause there's that other character who's also Tickle's son, or his last name is Tickle something. So like that was something that
that messes me up. Yeah.
I knew it was Tickle Fanny, but it was like I still played it off as like, oh, we don't know for sure if it is Tickle Fanny or not. We have to question him, but like for certain we know the banker. But
Wait, is he the same
Chap Tickleson.
same person?
You hear the birds
No,
yet?
different person. Chap
Is
Tickleson.
also Tickle Fanny?
And
Oh.
out of
Okay.
character, Chap Tickleson hangs out with Jesse Rocket, and Jesse Rocket is a bad guy bandit. So I'm pretty sure, like,
my character hasn't officially met Jesse.
yeah, out of
Rocket.
character
All I
meta.
know- all I-
Go ahead.
I'm like, keep going.
Chap out of character and meta. Chap Tickleson and Jesse Rocket, I think are as far as I even know, in out of character and in character, they're just regular bad guys. I mean, I think people are friends with. I bet Chap is a normal guy with a regular business, but his business is about collecting people's skulls, so that's just kind of weird.
That's hilarious. You want to know how many skulls we have?
You can
Me
sell
and
to him;
Yeah,
he'll
we
definitely buy.
have
But so anyway, like
Oh, yeah,
Tickle
like
Fanny. Tickle Fanny is labeled essentially enemy of the state, and I was like, oh
To be
man,
fair, 4
that
of
would
them are
that would
our
suck.
own,
I would
so-
hate to be in his position or the bankers. Just oh man, you have to get back to your base, and it's in the middle of town, and get stuff and get out without, and you have to fight every single player on the server basically. Oh man, that is not gonna be fun for them. That's what I was thinking, and I imagine that was what they were going through too, because that's what Quicksand was sounding like on his stream. And then so it's like, all right, good, this is gonna be awesome. It's just gonna be easy to posse up, round him up, and go around looking for him to kill him, and have some cool shootouts. But then what turns
That's
out,
what I thought it was gonna be like.
I thought it was gonna be like that too. But then I ended up kind of just me and one other person, kind of all alone. I was like, where is everyone? All right, it's just you and me against the world. I'm like, what the fuck? Everyone's wearing bunny rabbit masks. Everyone's how they? Because I thought what I thought was it's like, so there's Sandy and GM Goalie. It's like both of those are like got the main towns, and those are like, all right, we're against the banker. And then what does the banker do? Of course he would go to this town, the bandit not bandit one that is kind of like the black sheep, like the rejected citizens. And then like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
I respect you. You guys should respect me.
Yeah.
I got
Hey, you're
I got
virtuous here.
money to pay for it, and like, yeah, all right, let's fucking
Middle
show those
class
other
town
towns
here.
who's boss. And so that's what I thought. It was like this whole town was coming together.
Oh, that's so good.
That's what I thought, but like maybe that, I mean, that clearly is probably not it at all, because you
We,
would,
we literally just
That's not it.
here.
But it's so good.
I was so scared,
So you.
I just
right? Because you were all wearing the rabbit
I just
masks,
wanted to
right?
make a cool town.
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
We-
I didn't want to be a part of the cult.
Yeah, because
There was a point
Yeah,
where
but-
me and Ben had masks on, but like it was way before you showed up. We had like taken it off, and we are like, we don't
Yeah.
kind of like this bit anymore.
Well, they
was so
started going
fucking
around and
scared.
they're like, we're gonna go sacrifice people, and we're like, no.
God
I think
damn
we
it.
just wanna go.
I was just here. I was way
That's so
over there,
funny.
just
It's
with
great
my
chaos.
binocs on, looking at you guys open and close the gate. All of you mingling with the masks on. I was like, oh great, now that's everything. These are the main villain. Which would be nice is like, all right, now an antagonist, a clear antagonist like group has appeared. So it's like if you see anyone
Yeah.
with a bunny mask, then it's like, all right, that's a kill on sight, and they can of course kill anyone on sight of us. Like
Oh,
it would have
God, well,
been kind of nice if that
We
was the
better
thing.
get rid of the bunny mask.
Cause like
That would be fun, on it. Yeah.
cause the thing
I
about
think,
like
yeah.
like to try
Well,
and
shit, we might
RP
have
getting
to
into a fight is like
reconsider.
you're always like, all right,
Yeah,
hey,
we
stop
should
there. All right, I'm
reconsider
gonna
the bunny
shoot. All right,
mask.
put away your gun. If you don't put away your gun, all right, I'm gonna shoot now. If you don't, okay, I'm shooting. All right, are you shooting? Okay, I'm shooting.
It's-
Like,
yeah.
is this whole messy?
It's so hard to gauge.
That's the main thing that hurts my
problem is
stomach
I
and
never
gets me
know
all
when it's
twisted up.
like. Yeah.
Yeah,
I never
don't like
know
being
when it's
the first
okay
one
to
to
kill
shoot.
someone.
Yeah, I don't like
Like-
that kind
Well,
of
it's
role.
We all
okay to
moved
kill
here
the
because-
banker and the tickler
Yeah.
at any time.
Okay. Oh, too bad I'm
All right.
more-
So and then our characters, Ben B and I, and my character, like, are like we ended up in a position where we're hiding the tickler. So it's like we're not even like yes, he's a bad guy, but it's like
Y'all
it
got
has played out
bribed.
to where I'm like, well, shit.
We did
No, we
get
were
bribed.
already hiding him before. Because that was our payment for
We did
for
it
all
for
the help
free,
thus far.
actually, and then he just gave us money.
Oh my god. I thought everybody in this game was gonna band up against them, and then it was like
But that's
you
what
two,
I say that.
my trusted advisors, just started just going with the tickler.
Yeah, it's probably because
I was like,
all
"Guys, what
because
are
of
you
you
doing?"
two that you turned the whole town upside down.
It's not our fault. We just we're just really
Simple
nice.
cheese
Okay,
bar
you
owners.
want to see? You want to know how we're nice? It's just we ask people like, hey, like how much for this? And they're like, it's gonna be 15 scrap. And we're like, okay, well, we'll give you a tip. And we give them like 30 scrap. And they're like, oh wow, so nice. And then they come back and they're like, well, we got information for you. So the same thing with the tickler. The tickler was like, I need something, and we were like, okay, yeah, we'll give it
Well-
to you. And we gave it to him. And it's like, well,
I
if
ate
you ever
pickles,
need
I guess
like
that wasn't good.
like to hide.
Those are for horses only.
Pickles are gross.
Like you, I was like, you could come over here or something, right? And then he came back to us and he's like, I could trust you guys. Here's 500 scrap, just like nothing. he's like, remember this, and I'm just like, well, shit, like
Remember this.
I will remember this.
Okay, thank you. Alright, see you later.
Yeah, 'cause-
I'm just gonna go shopping.
No, but Young's right. Like, so we became friends with the Tickler, and then all of a sudden Young's like, I'm his enemy, and me and Bambi are like, well, shit, what do we do? Like, what do we do now?
Yeah,
Wait, we're
'cause
not
we
friends.
wanna hang out with Anya.
We want to hang out with Anya, yeah, and we're not
Wait,
friends
you
with
you
Chowder,
guys,
'cause Chowder
there's no
killed-
pressure. You guys can pick whatever you want.
Yeah.
We'll
No,
still
we
find
already
ways to
pressured
hang
us.
out in secret.
I had to ride my horse
Secret.
all the way to you and Forby. Remember, I
I'm
called
not
you and I was
gonna lie.
like,
Yeah, I know. I felt really bad. I didn't mean to
like, come on,
make you feel
you
bad.
guilt tripped me, and I was like, I gotta go get my friend back.
I didn't know how to RP that. I was like, that's my like one thing is like anti-tickler,
Well,
anti-banker, and then it's
no.
like they are the bad guys. I was like, oh
And
no.
you know what the funny thing is that like the banker to us is no one.
I haven't
Like,
seen him.
like we know he's the banker, but like we're not friends with him. We're not protecting him. We don't have our money there. Like, there's like no connection to us and the banker, but there's a connection
He
between
murdered
us
Percival.
and the Tickler.
Yeah, he murdered Percival, and ever since then.
But I wasn't there whenever he murdered Percival. That's the thing.
Yeah,
The
it's hard
Tiger
because
doesn't
stuff
care
is
for them.
happening
Yeah.
constantly 24/7.
Yeah. So
It's
like
it's impossible to keep
quick-
track of all the storylines.
Yeah, which is why it's hard, because Quicksand said like you have to put yourself in your character's position and what they know, right? And it's like, well, here's like I have like a little notebook of what I know. Like, I make notes of like what it is that Barbie knows, and it's like, well, shit, like
It's so cute.
there's all of the bad guys have only been very helpful and kind to Barbie, so it's really hard. And all the good guys have also
Neutral.
been nice, but it's like have been neutral, yeah. But it's like, what do you do when I'm getting like the big guns from like the
wonder-
bad guys? They're like,
I wonder if they're getting anything spawned in for them to try to bribe.
oh yeah, 100%.
Because the banker
But
has
then again,
millions of scrap.
Yeah.
That's totally fine though, because they kind
But
of do
the-
like the villains always need as
Yeah.
much
No,
help as
it's
they
good.
can get.
It's good to have.
yeah, but that's because the villains are also the people that are pulling the RP forward. It's just funny whenever, like you said, yeah, in theory, everybody was going to go after them, and I think they were expecting for them to get chased. But, like, what do you do when all these other characters have already been bribed before they have officially announced that they're the bad guys? And it's like, now it's like, well, shit, like...
So, the note that we found in the Say Note Day, that told us to bring the note to either me or Tavish. I think that was Isaac, who's trying to help us. I think that was him trying to say that we're supposed to gather people together against the banker and the tickler.
But then
That's my
confusing
guess.
because the other note was also that the other note was that you should take the suit to the banker so you could research it.
Yeah, I think
all
that was
happened.
just like I think it was like a let him know that it happened.
Yeah, I think that was like we're at that level of technology level to get that blueprint, and then also like my thinking was, oh, we need radiation suits because we need to get like red cards or something to get somewhere else, which ends up being the oil. But even then, because yeah, I imagine get into the oil room to then get the clue thing, but I don't know. Yep, shrugs.
'Cause otherwise, I don't know why they would put me and Tavish on the note.
Because
Yeah, that confused me
Yeah.
because I was like, I thought you guys were enemies.
No.
Which is another reason why I kept running away from you, because it was like I'm an associate of all the people. Like, I'm an associate of Anyang. I'm an associate of like the Tickler.
trying to
I'm
make
an
friends
associate
everywhere.
of Jones. And so, like, in my mind, it's like in Barbie's mind, I feel like it makes sense to avoid you if my best friend is like Anyang. That's like you're trying to chase him.
And what's so
And
good?
now you guys
Oh,
are
we made
together,
up a
and
long
I'm like,
time
oh,
ago.
okay.
We've kissed, you know.
Many times.
Oh yeah, you've held hands. with
We
them.
make phone calls all the
Up
time.
and
Can we get
down on the
that?
back of the knee.
Can we get that on
In between the
recording
elbows.
so we could bring it to the lawyer?
Oh yeah. Oh, where's my cassette? Okay, the lawyer told me I had to record you, which is hilarious because you know how hard it is for you to say something and me to have the recorder at the same time, and I'm just like, shit, I don't have to record it. He just said something. And like I hide in the most like conspicuous places, and it's like funny because it's like I've actually been very close. I feel like I should have been a bounty hunter, honestly. Because it's like I've always happened to be in the same place you are, and I hear your voice, and I'm like, gotta hide. And like I'm
Gotta
like
hide.
in the bushes,
Time to
underneath
investigate.
the beds, underneath.
Private eye.
It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, and because you've been avoiding
No,
me,
but
you've been away from the city centers where I've been like getting everyone on the, like trying to get everyone on the same page and stuff. I'm like, all right, this is probably like definitely Anyang is a good guy. He's kind of noted as Isaac. I'm a good guy. Anyang is a good guy. Okay, can we all get on the same page? And then, but because you're not around, you don't ever get to hear any of that.
It's impossible.
I never hear anything, and instead, I like hear all the other stuff, and oh shit, be careful.
Oh yeah, I was like laser light.
It's the scientist. Scientist.
I need
No,
myself one of those.
It's so.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well,
I
we can.
didn't
think
know it
we
was
can
custom
make some
SMG. I
now.
just thought it was the Tommy gun, which the Tommy
Oh,
gun is
I can make
is
'em.
the better one.
Yeah.
Do you know? Does your character have an idea who the Bandit King is?
Oh my gosh.
My suspect is
The
that
Andy
it's
guy made me laugh so hard. He's like, I'm looking for the Thomas gun. It made me like laugh so hard. He's like,
I'm looking
I
for
would
the
really
Timothy
just like the
gun.
Thomas gun if it's in there.
It's so good.
Yeah, my inkling,
So good.
kind of like I really have no clue at all. But like my my trying to figure out the story is you know, Banker is bad guy. That's like 100% certain. And I've been going around telling everyone that, like, all right, we can all get on board with that. So if we know that, and the only clue word we have is Tickle, so Tickle Fanny is probably his closest associate. We've known that, and so all right, they're definitely bad guys. Who else
Yeah.
do they associate with all the time? Oh, I don't know, the weaponsmith, Broccoli,
Yeah.
and so it's like.
He also, I've been in a firefight with him too.
Exactly, because like I've heard
Like,
that
he's been aggressive.
I've never met him
We have
as
his
his
skull
villain
right in
self.
there.
I've only met him
How?
as like a good guy, like helping
Yeah.
me like chase down
Wait,
other
I'll go get
villains. Like he was doing it as a way of like kind of infiltrating me, and
Because all the bad guys are friendly with you, and they give you stuff, and then what does your character do?
well it's different for me because like he like knows that like for you he would treat you as a friend to try and make you his friend and then like bring you into his group, versus me, he treats me as a friend to know what I know so that he can avoid me better. So in character, I mean, I'm up to this point in character where I really do think he is a bad guy, especially because what happened was he went into the red card room, and Tickle Fanny blocked the door while he looted it.
You really do?
So that's how I know that he's a criminal. But I mean, it's still like that's still kind of a
Oh, yeah.
stretch in a way, roleplay wise. But it's also kind of adds up. Like if
My favorite thing about my friendship with Broccoli and his associates is that my
Holy
character
shit.
was changed from me wanting to be
I had
like when he was running for
Tavishes, but
governor,
I
his
threw
wife,
it
right?
at,
And
I
then
threw it
changing
at
from me
Tickles.
being like, well, you
Said,
lost,
"Here,
so
keep it."
like you're
Good.
not,
you don't have money.
you lost, right? And now you don't have money, yeah. So now I'm like, I'm like, I see Carl, and every time I see Carl, because Carl was very nice to me while I was there, and just in the compound, just other times, right? With Carl, I'm just like, oh, Mr. Carl, I was like, I've been looking for you because I need to give you an ice cream or a chocolate or whatever. And then I like tell him, I was like, oh, well, tell your boss to stop bullying you. Like, you should be the leader. Like, I with them. We got into a shootout with Broccoli because it was all that. I don't know. Now that I think about it, Cole, thought Anyang was in that area, so he shot his gun at Broccoli, and Broccoli immediately like started to shoot at us, right? And then we explained it to him. We were like, "Oh, we're sorry. Like, we were just fucking around, and this is what happened." But he put a different voice on, so we didn't know it was him. But you know when the backpacks say their name,
The backpacks say their
like their
name.
backpacks just. Yeah,
Like,
so like
on
when they
their
kill somebody,
body.
their
Oh,
backpack.
sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, the
did the
backpack
same
thing.
way
Put the
accident.
safety on, take the bullets out,
Yeah,
holster that thing, put it in a locker. I've been wanting to tell like everyone do that because
So we-
everyone's been shooting each other. Everyone needs to learn gun safety.
How much help do you have?
Yeah, go on, Barbie. What are you talking about?
No, so
The
what we
backpacks
ended
you
have
can
names?
shoot. Go ahead.
So what we. Yeah. So when you
They did
die and then
50.
Oh,
somebody
yeah, yeah.
like gets rid of your body,
Right.
it has your name. Okay, so like he changed his voice, right? And but he was like high pitched voice, but we had already. So I like to troll him.
Hold on,
by
I lagged out. Can you
the
back up a
club
bit?
bone. You could change it to thing.
Back up
I
to
like to
the
troll him
the backpack
by
name.
the club bone. You
Oh,
could
shit.
change it to thing.
My mic's not working.
Oh.
Hello, is my
The
mic
club
working?
bone. The backpack. Oh, we like to troll him.
A little
Yeah.
laggy.
Okay. Rewind back to the name backpack. Okay, so you. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
We like to fuck with him. We like to mess with the immersion sometimes. There is a bone, there's like a club bone that you can make and you can change it
Right.
like different skins on it, right? And there's like an ice cream one, there's a chocolate one, and there's a broccoli one. So we keep leaving like broccoli bones like on like in his backpack or like
It's like it's one of his
that's
limbs.
what Billy Tate is sending him. I wrote him a yeah. I like the note Billy Tate has says like, sucks you lost, my dude. Fuck, what did I say? I was like, sucks you lost. But I hope that doesn't like leave us in a bad position or something like that. It's like I'm sending you a gift and it's a fucking broccoli bone. So like my whole storyline with them is just like there's no real storyline. It's just
Hair
bullshit
drop.
of me continuing to give Carl all the good stuff and then give Broccoli all the broccoli.
Should we walk to the airdrop?
No, I don't think I'm gonna be.
Do a little walk and talk. Okay, fine.
If I leave this house, I'm never coming back. It is 6:35 in the AM.
It's 5:35 for me.
It's only
Don't
3
You
a.m.
go
for
to
me.
sleep.
All right, cool guy.
It's only 3 a.m. for you.
You're in
Hey,
Cali
it's me.
time?
I live in California.
Mhm.
Well,
The city
Wait,
of
it's about
angels.
this light out
community?
in our actual world.
The center of
What
the
community are
gaming
you
sphere.
from? Like,
I came from Hey You Video Games.
Yeah, right.
oh really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was with them
I
since
like
they
them.
were
They're fucking funny. They're
since they were at
hilarious.
5 viewers. I've been with them.
Wait, so then have you known Quicks for that long? Isn't Quicks like a... Wait, no, because that would mean before they
Yeah,
became
when
partner
he
and
was
became
like
founders.
15 viewers, 20 viewers, I believe. I bet he was pretty high when they met him.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. I like knowing where everybody's like coming from. You know
It's
what I mean?
fun to
like,
know.
Like, hey, yeah.
You.
It's kind of
Would
the
you
first
guys-
time I
would you
really think
say-
about it like that. Like there's definitely like the.
Like what?
I mean, just like I guess I have thought about it like this. Never mind. Never mind.
There's a mix of different things.
I'm a really big fan of like Quick's Hey You video game. I think SGV. I don't know their
The MySpace
Sean
gaming
Sheen.
group, 4B,
Um,
Bungo.
yeah,
The MySpace gamers.
and then like their new friendship with
funny.
like Broccoli, and then Broccoli's people, like all of that.
I feel like
There's so many
I feel like
communities.
broccoli is the newest
Yeah.
addition to it all.
Like
Yeah.
it's fun. Like I enjoy that. Like I enjoy that mix. Like they're all funny. I think
Yeah,
the
they're
first
pretty
lots
cool.
of laughs is what sold me. I was like, this is a fun crew.
Yeah, it's definitely the best side of
It's
the
hard to
gaming community. Like there's really no good side of the gaming community except for this one.
It's hard to see where the communities like start and end.
Yeah.
Like who everybody knows and who everybody doesn't know.
Yeah.
So
Like
I feel
Billy for me is the Fall Guys coach from like when I was playing with 40.
Yeah, rounding all the way back to that. That's the game I like. That's like my fall Fortnite game. Like I prefer Fall Guys over Fortnite.
That's fair.
I can't.
We have a
outside
friend-
of
wait.
Fall Guys.
Sorry, what?
And Roblox.
well, I guess there's a person in the community that was on for a little while. Be Good Johnny. He does a lot of community game nights where he does community Fall Guys. So we're gonna have to get you in. But Be Good Johnny in Fall Guys is sweaty.
You're so
Like
serious.
so sweaty.
Or Johnny?
It's really intense.
Yeah.
That's so
His
good.
name is Be Good Johnny. Yeah. No, he's like no, he's great. He's like I call him my bestie, and I play Played Up with him and his wife on stream, and it's amazing. But after playing Played Up with him, I realized how sweaty at Play Up I'm also. I'm just like holy crap.
Yeah, I've been hearing this Be Good Johnny now for like the past week from multiple different parties, and I've yet to like to look into it like what he is. But pretty much every time I get a follow, I know it's like someone from somewhere in this community. That's pretty much the only people who follow me these
Yeah.
days. And so then I always follow it back and have the notification on so that I can like learn who that's like my way of like. I don't ever go out of my way to say, oh, thanks for
Good
the new
idea.
follow. I just go, all right, follow back, and then learn what this person's about, jump in their stream, and start talking to them over there.
Yeah.
Be Good Johnny is not on vacation, but it's like an intense month for him, so he hasn't been streaming as often, which sucks because like he's my bestie, and I'm like, where are you? I miss you.
Yeah, you kind of got a
I hope
He
dusty
seems nice.
little eye mask
Wait.
there. Kind of need to scrub it out.
Are you
Oh, thank
joining
you.
the other RP server? Are you joining the other RP server? The Project Zomboid?
I'm on the broccoli one.
Yeah, that one.
I wish there
Are
was
you
like
the
a
garden?
die emote.
My character over there is the mailman.
A what emote?
Like a die where you just fall
Oh,
over.
that's fun.
As soon as this
Oh,
server
that'd be
started up,
nice.
though, I haven't been on it.
Cause then like I don't know that you can
I
add
don't think
that to,
anyone
like,
has. I don't even think he has.
Give a shootout.
Yeah. I know that there's a subsect of his community that are definitely keeping it going and enjoying it, which is good. But that's the it's
Yeah.
the thing about all these communities. Like there's just so many. Like, cause I wanted to do the Daisy Dino Bambi thing, and I was like, but like that's just I really want to be here for the rest.
Who does that one?
I don't know, someone in the Daisy community, Rosie or Rosarary, or I think that might be one of the persons super in
Oh,
charge
is
of it.
that
Billy's a big Daisy guy.
Daisy
Oh,
is what
cool.
started my PC gaming adventure. I used to be, you know, Nintendo.
Oh.
Nintendo 64 was, I mean, I was Macintosh gamer before that, playing RuneScape and stuff. But so I got Nintendo 64, then I went to
No.
Xbox, and so Xbox was like the whole Halo thing and the internet like that, like with Halo 2. And then my brother got into PC gaming. I don't know how, but we were just doing like a bunch of emulator stuff. We were getting every single video game on his computer. And then he got Daisy the mod, and it was like, oh my god, people are just talking to each other and are you putting your finger up my butt? And so yeah,
Yes.
everyone was
Got
just
some last
talking while
questions.
all kinds of emergent gameplay was happening, and it was the zombie apocalypse, which is like every time there's any video game or any movie or any, like I'll never get tired of that trope, zombie apocalypse stuff, and that's also why I'm in
Yeah.
Rust. But so like, you know, it did that, and then
Is Daisy like Rust?
yeah, it's pretty much just about exactly, except for
But like less building.
and none of the you don't get attached to anything.
Not really any building.
You get one life. Like that's the best part about Daisy is there's zero progression. Like there's no character. Like just how there is. There's no like. It's not RPG elements. You wake up, you play as long as you're alive, and then you get to log off and you meet who you meet, and you don't. It's like a quick, down and dirty game. But at the same time, it does get a little boring when you just run through the woods looking for people and never find anyone for hours on end. You just gotta play it. You gotta play it right on servers like this. You gotta play on the right servers, of course, just like Rust.
Ben, how did you meet
Well,
everybody?
I think I'm from. Yeah,
Um,
Ben, tell us.
so I was like, I've been friends with Chip for like a few years,
Hell yeah.
and we used to hang out a lot.
That's sick.
And then, I don't know. I like took a break from like Twitch for a little bit, and I came back, and he was like in this community, and I'm like, oh okay, cool. And
Which
then
side of
I
this
think
community?
he
The quicksand
rated
side, or
4B. No, I think he like rated 4B or something, or like I remember like 4B bought him Minorino. And
Oh my
I was
god,
like,
she
the
bought me a
Minorino
copy.
days,
Oh
yes!
man, I really like dropped the ball
Yeah.
on getting involved with that.
Just do it tomorrow. Don't stream Rust, just play Minorino.
Oh my god. I mean, I could. My whole plan tomorrow is it's gonna be a
Like-
family day, a Fall Guys family day, and me and my brother gonna play that because there's a new season out.
oh, cool.
That's nice.
So I'll probably I'll start
I
my
need to get
stream
the
off with
capybara.
Minorino and just be playing. Minorino. I don't know. You want to fill him in about Minorino? It's a 4B treat.
Oh, I did not get it by 4B. I got it.
I thought,
Oh my gosh.
Anyang,
I
did
got
you
it for
make
the whole
that
group
game?
that way.
Because that's how what I thought. I was like, Anyang coded this.
No. That's so funny. No. It's like a Brazil it's like a game a restaurant in Brazil made to like promote their restaurant.
It's like when
But it was like
That's
Cookie
hilarious.
Cutter started talking about it in 40s chat, and then everybody started like bandwagoning onto it. It was so fun.
Oh yeah. So Cookie Cutter is the person who bought it for me.
Yeah, I think he found it. Him and like Bevy.
how many players
Yeah.
co-op is it? It's only 2.
Yeah, it's a terrible game.
Yeah, it would
It's
be.
the worst possible controls. Like the
Also,
camera's
say,
horrible.
It didn't.
It's like the Burger King Sneak King
It
game
didn't
or the
actually
Doritos
open
game.
up on my computer.
No, it's those are actual games. This this is nothing. Yeah, well, you have it, so you gotta try it.
Yeah.
Bring back my arena.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things with that side of the community, like the 4B Anyong side, like the MySpace gaming and the what is the ranch called? The nude ranch?
Ram Ranch.
Like I hear it every single
Teen
day
dating
on the
cowboys
server.
in the showers.
I know, and of course I hear it every day in everyone's streams, of course, because I'm always jumping over it, but I just keep going like, wait, what is it called? Dude Ranch? Nude Ranch?
Dude,
Ranch.
Like, I don't know how, like, I keep brain farting every single time I think
You
about it.
heard the song?
Of course I have. I've heard it a million times now.
Okay.
But so that whole side of the community,
He's
you
like,
guys are
I've
always
been
doing
aware.
like doing stuff where like it's just a big like, all right, we're all doing this, we're all latching on to that, like the Minorino, and then it was the song, and you all
shit
get the
memes.
emote with the slam head like song meme to
Oh
Shubop,
my god, yeah.
and I was like,
Oh,
oh
the
man,
shoe
shoe
bop.
bop.
I'm like, all right,
Oh,
I gotta
love
get
Shubop.
involved with that, but I was like, oh, but I can't, I don't really have emotes. Like, oh, but it's fine, I can still do something. But like, oh no, I'm so half-assed about everything I do. So then I'm like, oh damn it, okay, they're away from that meme now. So they're away from that thing. I gotta move on to the next thing. Okay, what are they doing now? I'm always so far behind you guys in what you do.
Hard to keep track.
The quicksand lore, and I say the quicksand because it's like, if I think quicksand's really good at like being, it's like a web, right? Like he's like one of the main middle web pieces, and if you latch on to that, then you catch on to every lore, like every single lore. He explains it very well, and I'm just like, which is funny because it's like Anyang and I have become really close because of the server. Like this week, like we were like, yeah, we're friends now. High five, right? But I've known of Anyang for like months. Like I've always known of him because I know he's like, him and 4B like play together. They're like glonkers. Like there's like a whole like notes about
Glonkers?
notes because Quicks. You guys are part of what glonkers.
Glonk.
Good glonkers.
I heard lockers as well.
Lockers?
We're
Lockers?
locker neighbors in high school. We just share notes to each other. We put the notes in each other's lockers. That's what I thought was high school sweetheart stuff.
I came into the community through Spooky Robinson. I don't know if y'all pick up on Spooky Robinson.
So Spooky Robinson and Lobgen, to me and you, are all connected to 4B. Like, to me, like from my point of view, 4B is the connection in my little spider web. If I could draw it out, you know.
So it's so interesting to find out this stuff. Like genuinely really cool.
The first time I really met Anyang, like I'm pretty sure he was kind of like an inkling. He was a mysterious character. He was there, and I was like, oh, he's like some sort of like actual actual internet wizard, like a real internet wizard. Like that's what I thought of you. Like you're just like you just kind of know the back ends of things, but also just like, you know, outward facing. You're this
so
like
funny.
colorful, wacky looking, like it's like, oh yeah, of course he's like the hipstery internet wizard. And so then like but it was still like super muted, like, and then it was the Roblox Everest event, and I was like, oh wow, here's Anyang, his time to shine.
That was so fun.
He's the one who knows what it is, and everyone else is clueless. And he showed Zara, and Zara is friends with Spooky Robinson, so it's like the three of them are the ones who came in to the community like that. And although Zara was anyway, so then so Anyang has got the goofiest looking super character, and I was like, now that is an internet wizard for sure. MySpace gamer
my
extraordinaire.
Roblox character. Oof.
Oh my gosh.
And so he
Yeah.
and Zara were just kind of like leaving us in the dust. I was like, oh yeah, that would be a hipster internet wizard, just kind of like leaving us behind to have to fend for ourselves. And so like I kind of like thought of you as like, oh man, he's so cool. I wish I was him. But also like, man, he's such a just like a Chad jerk.
That's so fucking funny. Thank you for sharing that. That's, oh my god.
Cause like
That's wild.
my thinking was like
I-
even like I could go ahead, but I'm gonna stay like right behind and right with Hey You Video Game, just cause like they're the perspective and like whatever is funny is gonna like happen kind of around them. And if you've ever played
Yeah.
that video game Everest, where it's like on the PC, it's like it's sort of like Oregon Trail, you know, and it's fun to see like, oh no, he's dead, oh no, he's dead. And so it would have been like, and you were supposed to be the main Sherpa. It's kind of what it was. Like everyone, it was like, oh yeah, he really knows what he's doing. And then you left us behind.
I booked it, dude. I was there hours before the next person.
I think it was mainly not
So
not you,
fun.
but it was Zara who was like, I already know everything, so I'm just gonna go. And like, no, help us. And then, because you're with her, so you must have moved with her, or like, I mean, you probably should.
I was just goofing around.
Yeah.
Roblox is fun. That was my quarantine madness addiction.
Oh, really? Mine was Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I was out trying to catch the COVID any way I could. I was going to everything like, hey, do you have the COVID? Can I get some? Hey, okay, do you have some? Can I get some? But like, cause
Right.
all of the state parks, they were not just closed, but like completely abandoned. Like there was no park rangers around, so you just go absolutely anywhere and no one was gonna stop you. And so like I was like, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, like once in a humanity opportunity to go places where no one's ever allowed to go even. And so I was doing a whole bunch of that stuff.
Oh.
I was
That
outside.
sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was like the
for you.
opposite of COVID. I tried to avoid it so bad. Like, I don't know, like, my, like, dad just had me convinced I was gonna die. So I just...
Oh,
I know,
that's
right?
stressful.
That sucks.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't think
I was
I
a
got
preschool
sick
teacher during that.
from it at all. Like I'm sure I must have caught some sort of strain of it. I like this. It's just not possible with the amount of crowds that I've been in through like the height of all the COVID. Like, come on, give it to me. And like, but I never got sick. But like,
you could be like my friend. I have a friend that also went to concerts. Like they went to like those big concerts, the Daisy concerts or whatever,
yeah, I went
and
to
he also
Coachella
didn't
and
get it.
stuff.
But yeah,
losing
like
it.
those concerts. But he so I met a group of friends, over COVID, and then we decided
Looks
to
pretty
meet
good.
up IRL in person in New York. So we went. It was like a group of like 12 of us that all met up in New York and stayed in an Airbnb together. Everything was great. We all got COVID, but that one friend. And we were like, dude,
Dang.
you probably gave it to us because there's no
Yeah,
way
yeah.
like you're the only one out of like 12 of us that like got COVID. And like just before then he went to a wedding and he was never sick. Never sick, always fine. It's like, bruh.
Yeah, and then I had the one friend who like he got it so bad that he like was stunned, locked, and fainted on the ground. Like he wasn't fainted, like he was just like he couldn't move any
Oh
of his
no.
bodies, but like his brain was fully active and his eyes are open. He's like, and then his dog comes over and starts licking his
Jesus.
face, and he's like, "Well, I think I'm gonna die now, dog. I'll see you later, cause I definitely cannot do anything at all." And then he, of course, he loses his taste and all of that stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, COVID's a mess, but like, yeah, he
I think
recovered fine though.
I got COVID. The first time I got COVID was was in that New York trip, but I was freaking out because I had childhood asthma, and at least here they were making a big deal
Oh,
that if
yeah.
you had asthma
Yeah,
or have asthma, like
that's
it was
what
worse.
my problem was.
Yeah, I definitely
Oh
would
my gosh,
probably if
Bambi,
Yeah,
if I had
like-
we're
like
meant to be
asthma, I would
besties.
definitely avoid it. Sure, I wouldn't take the risk that I would, but like I'm.
No, my like, I don't know, my dad was like really like, I don't know, he was so into like telling me that I had a childhood like lung problem and
My mom does
I
that.
should really, really be careful.
He was scared.
My mama babies me
Yeah.
so much.
Oh no,
and,
I
like,
know.
It was,
Your daddy's
I
I
baby.
never got
So, like-
COVID though.
I got it
When
from
I
one of
was-
my
when
stupid little preschoolers. It's just-
That's what
it's
they
just good.
do.
I love
They
them.
just sneeze and spit in your face, and they like, I'm sorry. And
They're
they
so
they don't even
gross.
say they're sorry. They just have no clue that they're doing it. They're just snotty.
no, they don't give
They're
a
Wait,
so
shit.
do you
cute
still
though.
do you still work at a school?
I was a teacher for a while, but a few months ago I quit because it was so fucking stressful for low
Yes.
pay.
Good. I don't work. I work for a school, but I'm not a teacher. I do marketing.
Oh hell yeah, me too, dude.
Oh wait, for real? Okay,
Yeah.
damn. This is what I mean by friendships are being forged. This is a filler episode, a non-canon
This is
filler
yeah.
episode.
This is the filler
Yeah,
episode.
it's really important to break RP. It's so
Used to be,
important
like-
to actually
It-
talk to people
I was getting
and
stressed
learn
out
who they
today.
are. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm Tavish, and you have no idea who I am outside of this. And then when it ends, it's like you will never
Well,
know who I am.
like,
Yeah,
I was
Ben was
being,
saying it would be cool to have a
yeah.
credits.
Yeah, I told the Twig
Oh,
that
yeah.
too. I was
I
like,
love
I think
that.
it would
Yeah,
be
it's
nice to
such a
have
good
a
idea.
credits of everybody so we could see who they were. Because I don't know who half the people are.
What really needs
Still?
to happen is
I mean, I kinda
there,
do.
Yeah, there's still some people that I don't.
there needs to be an editor hired and like a whole team of editors to make an
Yeah,
actual
like someone
YouTube
else
videos.
needs
Like
to do it other than him.
you don't get ahead on Twitch or anything without like record keeping. Like actual like YouTube holds it down. Here's a video, and then there's just constant like, oh, here's people finding the story every day. Like, oh wow, this movie. Oh, have you seen this movie? Here's this movie. Versus like a streamer is like, they're different every day to day. So it's like you get a different experience. So it's like they'll come to it like, oh, what's the stream like? My friend recommended me. Oh, he's not doing anything. I guess that's all right. Versus like, here's this video. It's funny. It's like, yes, that's funny, and that's a staple, and you can always go to that. So like these roleplay servers, they really need to be recorded.
I try to
Yeah.
record. I personally
yeah.
try to record my stuff when I
Hell
wasn't
yeah.
streaming because I was. Oh shit! Another
Hell
slime.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
I
God,
agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
Get him. It's the ISM.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely important to chill and break RP a little bit.
Yeah.
I was getting so stressed earlier because everything just keeps escalating and escalating.
Yeah.
Like I need a
I
little
think,
break.
honestly, what I think it is I think it's people spending more and more time on the server and getting less and less sleep. It's just
Yeah.
causing
It's definitely part of it.
go, like,
Yeah.
Fucking Colt was
crazy.
streaming for like 14 hours yesterday or something. Just like casually.
I can't do that. I could stream like 30
Yeah.
hours. That's well, I streamed one time.
That's so
there
funny
was a
that you
point where I
say
was
14
streaming like 6
because I
hours.
just hit 14.
Yeah, you're hitting 14 in like 30 seconds. yeah, that's how I know you're not getting enough sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Hey,
Have y'all had water?
I got water here. Yeah.
I have, but I've just ran out.
I've never been having enough
I'm
water.
gonna be
My
honest
voice
with
is
you.
Everybody
always
drink
so
some
I'm drinking
tired.
coffee right now.
Oh, man.
I
What?
decided. I'm
What do you
gonna
have
be-
at
if I-
Do you have work at
Oh,
1?
what? No.
You
I
were
just
like,
really
I
don't
have
With
to
Bentley
sleep
because
until
they
1.
can't hear.
No, I said Yeah. So what I said was, I was like, I had to decide whether I was gonna, cause it was 5 something. I'm like, I have to decide whether I'm gonna go to bed and sleep until 1 or 2, or take naps in the middle of the day.
I gotcha.
I
All right,
think I
my bad.
decided on the naps.
I'm happy that I'm not streaming tonight, but I have trivia at 9 p.m. So that's all I'm gonna do today. I'm not gonna do anything else with trivia. Oh, baby,
Yeah,
the
we need
beast.
a day of
I'm with
rest.
4B.
A Sabbath.
Oh, I'll be with 4B. Are you? You guys should watch. So it's gonna be trivia with
Yeah.
Be Good. Wait, it would be
What are you talking about?
trivia with 4B, myself, Dino, and I think Be Good Johnny.
Oh,
Baby,
good luck. Hopefully you're not on 40's team.
Oh no.
Shit. I think 4B and I's level of trivia is exactly the same, so I hope she's not on my team.
God. Oh, well, I guess I did a little Jeopardy game with her once, and she had no clue about anything. But to be fair, she was
I'm
sick when she
nervous.
did it.
Yeah.
I've talked to Quicks about being in the
cutting out
Lots
for
of
me.
Laughs, but like a girl version. And I'm nervous because my IRL self, my real self, I'm a giggler. Like I giggle at everything. Like
Me
it's very hard to
too.
RP because I can't hold it to. I'm just like hee hee. And even when I do horror streams, it's like I scream. I'll scream and immediately giggle.
I think it's important
Giggling
to
is
giggle
my-
out
That
loud.
makes it fun.
You gotta like let people know that you're laughing. Otherwise, like people just kind of think that their jokes are falling flat. You know.
Yeah, it was.
And
The lot laugh thing was very creative and fun, but like it's hard when
I
somebody's
like
not
it.
laughing. I'm like, I feel awkward. I'm like, that's a funny thing. It's hard not to see people react to it. I know, I would get
I'm
anxious.
fucking
Wait a second,
busting out.
that's
I'm
a
like
funny thing.
busting out, laughing in tears.
Oh,
Have
God.
you seen it? Have you seen Quicks' Lots of Laugh?
No, I haven't. Oh!
Oh,
You
need to
I'm a
see
jerk.
it.
The
It's so
ISM.
good. No. But what was I gonna say? Which is why like hanging around with Onion has been fun because like it feels nice to say things and then have Onion like giggles.
I just
the
giggle it all the
microphone, and I'm just like,
I'm
This
the
whole thing
worst
is
shot.
so ridiculous and silly. It's great.
and sometimes I just feel like I would say shit just to make you laugh because I was just like, this is fun.
That's great.
I do that too.
It's fun to laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like,
Life is silly.
Which is
So
why I like
funny.
PCB also because PCB
Oh, his
laugh
laugh.
really
Yeah, Chip has literally the best laugh. It's so funny. I die whenever I hear him laugh.
It's like if you have a really good
That's
laugh,
why when he was on the lot laughs, I'm like, uh-oh. It's over.
Wait,
Yeah, oh,
is he on
big
the
time.
Lots Laugh?
He was on. One of them,
When was he on?
right?
I was like, I've seen them all.
But
No, he wasn't in it. Oh yeah, he was.
Uh,
He was. Oh yeah.
I think it was him, Kush, and
and
Bridge.
Kush and Bridge. And
Maybe
They were
somebody else.
talking
And Dookie.
they were talking about doing a VTuber one, and I'm like, I don't know how you'd do that. 'Cause I was like,
Yeah,
you
right.
could like, there's no way you can tell if we're laughing.
To
or not.
tell.
Let's look
Yeah.
at-
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, when you put down
so
that
then it'll
wall,
be you and
have you ever
4B?
been to Tijuana?
Well, not necessarily. Like,
In
it's
Tijuana,
just like if you
that stone wall is everywhere.
have
It's just
VTubers, you can't
it's
see
just a
their
bunch of like
faces,
builds that
so
they
you
put
can't
up,
tell they're
and
laughing,
like I don't know if they
and, like, you
like
could
they just
just,
haven't
like,
finished building
not
or like
use your mic.
like people come down and tear everything down or something, or I think it's just a bunch of people building because they like like anyone can just build whatever they want, just like Rust. But then they like don't have the funds to keep building it or something. So there's just a bunch of gates exactly like that everywhere.
Oh,
and like the walls are like, and then there's like kind of half-built houses, kind of just out of
Wild.
it. Maybe it storms. I have no idea what. I'm uneducated.
I can't believe they copied Rust.
Yeah, they copied Rust.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what
That's
does
such
plant
a, like,
fiber do?
so... I have this
Oh,
like
compost.
joke with my friend about DBD and like Resident Evil. I don't know if you guys have like played the like Resident Evil. Well, you have.
Holy shit! Someone's alive out there. It's not
Reset.
just us. Who's that gunshot?
I beat
Oh,
a couple of them.
Oh, somebody is on in our party right now.
Oh, okay.
But
Meta,
like
meta.
whenever like one of us plays like Resident Evil thing, we're like, it's so nice of DBD to let Resident Evil use their map.
Wait. You're talking about Resident Evil letting Dead by Daylight use their map, that right?
Oh, there's 5
Yeah,
other
but like
people.
whenever they play like the Resident Evil map, whenever they
cute.
play Resident Evil like the game, we're always like, it's so nice that DBD let Resident
Yeah.
Evil copy Raccoon Police Department.
Oh my
So
gosh,
funny.
my sister was watching me play DVD and she saw that what's his name? The Sailor Suit and Nancy were on there,
Steve.
and Steve and Nancy, and she was like, oh, I forgot how she said it, but she basically inferred, she was like, did they did the show get characters that look like the DVD characters?
Yeah, they
Oh,
found
DVD.
actors to look exactly like him. Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
man.
DVD like won't do that specifically with actors ever again because their license got pulled, and they're not able to use those characters, like sell those characters anymore.
They give them for
Yeah,
free,
you
or
had
what
to get
happened?
it when you had it. I have them.
No, you're not allowed to get them anymore at all.
Are they
Like, if
playable?
you got it, then you have the character.
Mm,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
playable if you have them, but if you don't, you can't get them unless you
That's
get like
cool.
CD keys.
That's good. They
for
didn't take away what people paid for.
No, well they like publicize the perks because that like
someone's
it'd be
here.
hard to.
Someone's here. Someone's actually here.
Wait,
Hello.
is that
Howdy.
Andy?
Wait, who is
Andy's
this?
the only
Who
one
is this?
awake, I think.
Who's
No, there's 5 other people.
this? Who are you?
I'm so worried because like I'm so out of it now. I can't go back in. You can't put me back in.
right? Yeah. It's hard to switch like that. Especially
wanted to
when
see
it's
who
this
was
late.
awake.
Yeah, see the
Okay
names
then.
over there?
Okay then. Bye.
Yeah, there's 5 other
Bye.
people other than us.
They're going for the
Other than us
airdrop.
4, there's 5
Oh, they're going
more.
for that airdrop.
Are you
Oh, that's why they didn't want to talk.
Are
They're
you
like, "Don't."
what's it called? Wait, can you see who the 5 are on you? So that's 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 9 people on? Who are
If
they?
you hit Shift Tab, you can click View Players and see who's online. It does not show
Wait, where?
people who are on your friends list though. Shift Tab to open the Steam overlay, and then there's a View Players button.
Oh, but it only shows me players that are my friends?
It shows you players that are not your friends on Steam. So like we're friends on Steam, so I'm not gonna show up on that list. But everybody
I can't
else
do
will.
Shift Tab.
Oh,
Like it's not popping up.
well, Carl's on.
Huh.
Carl? Wait, really? I like Carl. I like his
I like
accent,
his
real
character. I've
accent.
only seen him on the
Me too.
streams, but
Oh, this is why. Okay, I was like, you're probably thinking like, how the hell are you? I've interacted with him a lot. I interact with him a lot. You're like, what the hell?
Oh, I'm
Oh
starving.
shit! I kind of want to
Hold on. Kind of want to what?
go to sleep. I want to go say hi to Carl before I go to sleep.
Well, we don't know where he is.
Yeah.
It could be
I know where he
anywhere in the
lives.
world. Yeah, but he might
know where
not
his
be
compound
sitting
is.
at home at 7 a.m.
Oh God.
Or he might be
That's
sitting at
wild.
home AFK.
It's true.
Like, he might have just left his game up.
Is it silly that I'm
Because they're,
just
like,
going
right
down
next
the
to it.
list now of recent game players and adding everyone on this server?
That's great. I mean, isn't that part of it? Like, you make connections and stuff?
The most important connection is not the being the social Twitch connection. It's more just like I want. Oh wow, you play Dead by Daylight? I need friends who play Dead by Daylight because I like the best way to play that game. Like
Yeah.
like kind of the one and only way to play that game in my opinion is no perks, no abilities, just straight up 5 friends in a Discord call. One of you is killer. And you randomly choose what your killer is, and everyone like it keeps it hidden so that they don't look at the loading screen. And then you load in and you just go based on pure game skill, killing each other and trying to escape. And then you're also talking out loud and like
Oh, you
whispering
have a
in each
very
other's
different
ears.
way.
Yeah.
You have a very different way of playing it than I do.
I mean, I could
Well,
play
try
it.
all the
That's a
ways.
fun way.
I could play it the way everyone else plays it, but like I just
Howdy there. Carl, is this you?
Oh my God, she called Carl.
Wow.
I need to get my phone.
What are you doing up in the sun in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
That's
so
what I've been
funny
saying.
that
I've
Polar
called you so
found
many
my
times.
phone.
I see. Well,
He
That's
was
nice.
like, he called me because you made me a new phone and I put my name under Vanessa, and he found me. He was like, he's like, I was
Yeah,
guessing this is Ben.
continue to ride.
Hell yeah. He's a good one.
He's so funny.
He's another one who just seems like he's just here to like goof around.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
like-
hilarious though.
Do
I
silly
love
stuff.
like
Yeah.
anything he says. It's so good.
His voice is
Like,
so
it-
unique.
Even explaining
Alright,
like
bye-bye.
how he got that phone, I was dying. Like,
yeah, he is odd. I just called him.
Oh my god.
I was like, he's like, I'm just taking a morning ride, and I was like, well, if you're so in the immersiveness, then continue riding. But if you want to be in the unimmersiveness, we're in no bandit town.
oh my God.
Okay, what
Oh,
bandit?
there we
we
go.
should, if you wanted to sit down, we have our juice bar to sit in.
Oh yeah. You guys are welcome to our juice bar. So, are you checking your horse to make sure it's okay?
No, I'm going to the juice bar. Is this not it? No. Where do I sit down?
No.
the juice
Let's go to the juice bar. Come on, to the juice bar. Bring your horse. You don't lose it.
Wait, we're going far? Let me go get it.
No, we're going
I
up
think we're going to the gully.
That's far. Headlights on.
I sleep.
Yeah, that's what I was at the point 2.5 hours ago, but here we are.
Late night talking.
Early morning talking. Here's our juice bar. I want to put an above ground pool on the second floor so people could hang out in the pool.
Oh, that would be sick.
But I'm missing one tarp to make what I need.
The good thing about Anyang's little village is I get a lot more frames over there.
Oh yeah.
Casino and by the casino train and GM Gully.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh
All
yeah,
right.
rooftop bar.
It's just an invitation. Bye bye.
I put my phone away in case I lag out.
Did she like out?
No.
Oh, I'm just putting my phone away in case I do. I don't want to have to come back on if I log off. Yeah, if we could hook up some like pretty little twinkly lights.
Yeah. This is the life we originally wanted, okay? We didn't mean
This is
to.
what we wanted before everything went down.
Oh yeah, everything here was unintentional. I just wanted
Wait,
to
who
steal
else is
horses.
online? I didn't see when I do shift tab, I don't get this magical thingy.
Okay, so
You don't get you might have your Discord overlay disabled.
yeah, you might have the whole friends list open. So shift tab brings up your Steam overlay, right?
It doesn't. It actually doesn't.
Okay, you might have it all disabled.
I don't
It
know
just
any of
brings
the
up my
people.
profile.
You'll have to go into.
I don't know any of those people.
Open the Steam, the Steam
Wait,
program.
what are their names?
Go to
Like,
settings. Let's see. The names are Big Co, Carl Johnson, Billy. You still hear me, right? You hear me? I don't think they
Yeah.
hear me.
you're a
Okay.
little choppy, but I heard Big Go,
Big Big Co,
Carl Johnson.
Carl Johnson, Billy Blaze, Carnival Head, and then I see Benby and Anyong, but I don't see your name.
Oh, cause Onion said we're friends, so you wouldn't see me.
Oh, that's funny.
Do any of you have food?
I got it.
I'm starving to death.
Oh, is it in my
I got
horse?
some corn right here. Derek. Did you get the corn?
No.
Oh,
thank
it's
you.
right here.
Nah, that's good.
Who's Carl?
I don't know that
I don't
one.
know.
It's kind of a familiar name, but not enough.
Am I gonna have to RP? I don't know, Carl.
I'm sure everyone up this late is just doing farming stuff, and they would appreciate a reprieve.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right though. They're all just doing farming.
You could tell that one guy, he just rode past. He's like, no, I definitely don't want to talk. I just want to get the airdrops.
That was me earlier.
One more
like,
airdrop, then I'll go to bed.
I got on to like refill my house TCs,
Yeah.
and somebody, I was like, I really, really hope I don't run into anybody, and somebody ran by and was like, I'm like, oh no, I really don't want to do this right now.
Yeah.
How do I do it to where it's not push to talk so I could lay down and continue?
I don't think there is one. That's not. Just take your mouse with you. And like, oh, you don't have it hooked up to that. Never mind. I have my talk button hooked up to my side mouse button, so it's easy.
Yeah, I do too. That's what I had it. Huh? Oh, so Carl is pregnant Ginger.
Oh, okay.
Broccoli's. Yeah. Broccoli's. He's from Norway.
I don't know the broccoli community yet.
Yeah, me either, really.
I only know them because of what's it called? The Lots Laugh. Lots Laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was the first one, and I found it so freaking hilarious. I went back and I ended up following them.
Hell yeah. I know the Hey You video game community through my boy Spooky Robinson. And all the other communities too.
I don't remember how I joined Quick's community, but I know it was not through 4B, and I know like Hey You Video Game, Broccoli, and all of these other names, like it was not through them. You know what I mean? Like, which is why I'm like, oh, I'm part of Quick's community because that's who I.
Okay, so I think I found a solution. So if you hit F1, it'll bring up your console, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you type in.
Oh, you're turning it to
Yes,
toggle. That's smart.
Yeah, bind v voice. So bind space v space voice. That's, you'll type exactly that in the console and hit enter.
Can you spell it one more time? But give me a 5-second head start to open up the console.
Sure. Okay. bind space v, letter V, vector, space voice.
Did that work?
Uh-oh. We might have taken over her voice for good.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm holding
Yeah.
my voice down. My button.
Oh, there's a person.
All right,
There we
I have
go.
an idea. You want to try it?
Go get him.
Hey! Hello!
Is my K being
You have your
used?
speaker.
We're
on?
over here.
I don't think I'm using K for anything, right?
If you do the same thing that Tavish said, except for do a plus before the voice, it might work.
Yeah, cause it's working for me right now.
Like
I
bind space V space.
I'm not
Oh.
pushing to talk right now. I've got hands free.
Oh, that's weird. I just Googled it and Reddit told me that adding a plus before a command makes it toggle. I got auto run now. Let's go.
Yeah, that
Thank
is
you,
crucial. I've got the auto run set to my Q.
Hell yeah.
You have it set to your Q.
Oh, bind K voice?
I did
I thought it
Y.
was V voice.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I have it
Am
Q
I
because
doing it wrong?
it's just like
Because
W.
Q opens up crafting.
Yeah, I know. I moved my crafting to V.
V's voice. What are you doing? You're messing up all of them.
I'm sorry. Are you gonna be having your hands on your arrows and your shift, and you're gonna move your index down to V so you can't strafe to your right with D? No. You're gonna change V away from your push to talk.
Oh,
Make it caps
I have
lock
Giant's hands.
or put it on your mouse. I have all my push to talk stuff for my Discord, my TeamSpeak, my in-game stuff. All that stuff is to my mouse because talking is the #1 most important thing to me.
I do V key with my thumb.
But then you can't jump
Just
and
get it
talk
out
at
my
the same
mouth
time.
and
You could kind of.
No, it's my thumb's on both.
Can you spell it out for me in chat?
I did
So
it in the
sorry.
general chat.
Awkward.
And then you can just so that one it'll enable it so then you've got it always open and then you can just hit your whatever your normal push to talk button and it'll close it. Patrol heli inbound, get your guns off your
I'll be
hotbar.
right back.
Well don't go back without putting your gun off your hotbar. Uh-oh.
Wait, you in my face.
Wait, and you also
What happened?
You need to get your armor down. The patrol heli's coming.
Don't blow up our business before it even starts.
If it ever starts.
It never starts.
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Whew, thank you. I gotta go brush my
Force
teeth.
that over there.
I'll be back in a second. See, I took everything off my hopper.
Did the bind Kate work for you?
No. I'm struggling. I'm still sitting here instead of laying down on my hammock.
So you went to console and you typed exactly how it was and it didn't work?
You said F1, right?
Yeah, F1 brings out that whole console command thing. You might need to enable it. How do you enable console command? A safe mode. Reset all
Alright,
options
so
to
when
low
I'm in
settings.
console, you can't, what's it called?
That might
You guys
help.
can't hear me when I push my push to talk.
Probably. You can test it if you want. Bring it up and say a few words and tell me to quote it. Hello, can you hear
I
me?
have been. I've been asking you to like either repeat or you ask a question. It's like, does it work? And I like hold the button down. And I was like, no, it's not working. And
Yeah, it doesn't work while you're in console, I imagine. Yeah, you should just hit F1 and then top left. Wait, maybe it's a key binding. F1, 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 F1. Yeah, okay, so if you hit escape and go down to controls for where the keybinds are, go at the very bottom, the last category, to the top of there, you might need to put in the keybind F1 to make it console. I bet everyone's asleep. I bet they all just randomly.
Okay.
I was beginning to think you all just went to sleep.
Did everybody go
that?
AFK at the same
Wait.
time?
Yeah.
can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there we go. I did it.
What was the problem?
So my keybind was on my what is it called? My keybind was on my mouse. So when I changed the keybind to actually do the K, and then I did it again, then it worked.
Neat.
Everybody came back at the same time too.
Round of applause,
really?
everybody.
We're
I wish the
gonna watch
applause
the
was like
sunrise
a
together.
clap or two longer.
Did you hear me?
Yeah,
We can watch the sunrise together.
The sun has already risen.
For you?
A different
The
sunrise from
sun is
another
rising
dimension.
right now. It's like blue.
It's been risen.
I thought people were gonna say hi to me on the chat. I'm sad.
Yeah.
Okay, Bitco,
It's-
I've never.
It's 6:30 for you.
And they're on.
You guys can watch my.
Yeah, if they're on, they're either AFK or being sweaty and just farming.
You can watch. You guys can
Not
watch
sweaty, maybe
my
that's not fair.
sunrise is coming up pretty soon. It's only 4 a.m. for me. We'll chase the sun together. Sea to shining sea. We'll be there for every sunrise.
Honestly, now that the voice thingy mod is done, I might, I'm in my hammock. I might pass out.
That's the way. That's
Will
the
the
way
game
to
kick
go.
me?
That'd be
No.
so funny if you just sat there for like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, eventually you'll eventually log out, but more than likely you'll starve to death.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine, I guess. I guess starve to this.
You could give all your stuff
Ow,
to
Leo.
Bambi or Anyong, and they can store your stuff for you, and then you can just drift off into a.
I don't think I have. Oh, the only thing I
You
have.
sound
is,
like you're asleep already.
I'm already in my hammock.
I'm kinda so jealous.
Just think of the nice things. Just
I know how
Close your
good
eyes
that's
now.
gonna feel.
I wish I was tired. Now I'm not.
if you go to sleep, you will die.
Yeah, my
Coffee
dog
does
Leo is on my lap. Me, I'll die.
Yeah, if you go to sleep, because you won't be able to log yourself off, and you'll starve to death.
Yeah, I don't have anything important. I don't have anything.
That's good.
I've gotten.
You'll drift off into a
Do you have your phone?
delicate death,
I do have my phone.
dying in your sleep.
The phone he just made.
Do you think somebody will come up here and steal my body or steal off of my body or steal my
Yes.
phone?
No, what will happen is
I have no trust anymore.
if you all fall asleep or disappear, I'll definitely be here, and I'll poke at you and go, Barbie, are you awake? Are you still there?
Billy.
Oh no, she's not responding.
Billy, you need sleep.
I'm gonna have to just take her out then. And then I'll take you out and I'll loot your body and then I'll have it.
Oh my gosh!
then
Do you
Tavish
know what I
will
was about to
have
say? I was about to say, who's Billy? Dude, I just asked you like a few hours ago.
Ever since joining this community, there's always been like every other week a new Billy shows up to the community. So I used to be the only Billy, and now there's Billy
You're
Dog,
the only Billy.
Billy Tate, and Billy Blaze.
You're the number one Billy.
So Billy Tate is actually bridged too far, and I think his
Is it?
his IRL.
Oh, yeah, he's the mailman.
Yeah, he's a mailman.
He's another mass one, Ben.
Another what?
Hell yeah. Boston, baby. A Boston
yeah,
baked
he's
bean
in
boy.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Him and Aga and Tuka.
Him and Aga and Tuka.
Oh, Tuka's from here too?
Spooky. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Tuka won one of my horse prizes, and like I mailed it to his house, and I was like, oh my god, that's like 30 minutes away. That's crazy.
My favorite streamer YouTubers are like the main ones are Boston based. Bostonites are
That's
the
crazy.
funniest people. They have the best sense of humor.
Like 40 minutes from
I'm
Boston.
jealous I didn't have that. What, Ben? It's
I'm
quiet.
like, I think I'm like an hour from Boston.
Yeah, I'm about an hour.
You all are an hour away from each other. All of your states are close in tight.
No, I
Whoa,
think we're
Barbie's
all-
Texas. Me and Ben are Boston babies. But yeah, it is pretty
Oh,
small.
is someone here?
Especially compared to
Just,
Hello?
California.
just a hog,
Deer.
just a
I'm
hog.
from.
Although the hog is chasing
I'm
somebody.
from
Ben?
Maine, but I moved here.
Oh, okay. I'm on the like Rhode Island border.
Oh. Like how we're just casually
I don't really give a
to the
shit.
internet.
I mean, if the server was popping right now, I would not say a single thing.
Yeah.
But y'all are good people. Except for Billy streaming this to the world.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I'm like, I like how we're just casually saying that. Like, oh, I live here.
Let the meta
My
fly.
biggest worry was when Billy was strongly expressing his feelings towards how Colt was acting on his stream.
Yeah, I let my mind
keep
slip
my
a little
mouth
too
shut.
much.
It's okay. The people in the stream are us, Forby, Joey, Doog. Like, I think we're
I'm gonna
okay.
lie, like, until somebody on the roof mentioned you were streaming, I was like, wait. I thought we were just talking. I was like, oh, okay, well.
You're streaming for us.
Yeah. How did you
It's
find
fucking
it? Did you just come-
7:30.
I came to get
Yeah.
the black
Oh,
horse.
he was like,
That black horse. I was up at
Yeah.
my tower thing, and I'm like able to look out on everything. And so then I saw a black horse there. I was about to log off. It's like, oh well, it's a black horse. Come on now, that's once in a million lifetimes. So I went down to it, and then I guess I was looking for a way back up, and it wandered me back towards where you guys were, and I saw y'all jumping on the roof. It's like, what the heck are these knuckleheads doing still up?
well, we kept saying we were gonna go to bed. We were like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, like, we were literally gonna
For
go
it.
to bed at like 4.
Yeah, we did that hours ago.
Yeah.
And we just started talking about games and stuff.
And now Barbie's asleep.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still
Nah.
hanging on. Keep on hanging
That's one of my favorite things.
Okay. But okay, I did drink the alcohols, and I'm not a drinker. I stopped drinking.
Hell yeah.
I stopped drinking like very early into
Hell
my
yeah.
20s. So like I've only had like 2 drinks, and I still feel like funny.
Good for you. Glad you're
I
feeling
don't-
good.
I don't drink much either, but if I do, it's like
Yeah.
just a very little amount. Like
It's like when I turned
for my
21. Oh,
Oh, no, you go. Go ahead.
no, you go for your birthday. For your birthday.
Oh yeah, for my birthday, like, so I've never like ordered a drink at a restaurant before, even though I'm like 25. So, I like ordered a drink for the first time, and it was like a gin, like martini, and I was like, oh, okay, and I like literally had 4 sips, and I almost
Right.
fell off my seat.
Oh.
And I had to like have them take it away, and
Oh
they're
my
like, "What,
God.
did you not like it?" And I'm like, "Well, I just overestimated how much I can drink." So
That's
it
precious.
was, yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not at that level, but when I turned 21, I remember just going all ham. Like, I think for my 21st birthday, it was like the whole month of October, we had like concerts drinking, going
Hell
out,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
house
October
party drinking.
babies.
Like, yeah, I am an October baby. It was wild. It
Me
was
too.
wild. And then it was like that
Spooky
for like
Halloween
2-ish years.
babies.
And then,
Spooky.
yeah, yeah.
No,
I'm also
I
a
mean,
binary baby.
I don't know.
I
What that
have no idea what that means.
Because my birthday is
Means she's
October
part
1st, so
robot.
it's 1001.
Oh, that's fun. And you were born in
Yeah, I used to,
2001.
I don't know.
Oh
in,
no, I'm
like,
not that young.
College.
But I
I used
look, I
to,
might as
like-
well look that young.
I mean, fair. Oh, the helicopter's still for there. Yeah, in college
Yeah,
though, I
er-
used to drink, and then like now I don't, and it's just a lot less.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So I graduated college at 20. So I never drank in college. I drank after I got out of college.
Oh.
But
Dude,
what's
that's
it called?
crazy.
I did go wild for a while. It mostly has to.
At 20?
Partly it has to. At 20, part of it was that in
You're super
California the
genius.
age. No, in
Yeah.
California the age difference was you had to be a certain age by, like, I think in Texas and everywhere else you have to be a certain age by September 1st, and in California it was
Oh,
November
you're talking about
1st.
the cutoff? Like
Yeah,
the
so,
preschool
like,
cutoff?
Yeah, so I was
So,
raised
like
in LA.
start school?
I was raised in California. So I started school, I guess, normal for California time, and then when we moved to Texas, they were going to put me back because of where my age range fell, or like my age was.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah,
when I
that's-
took
yeah.
when
Preschool cutoff.
yeah, when I took
yeah.
the test, when I took a test so that it could place me, it turns out that California was ahead in a lot of subjects, so they couldn't actually, like, I was too smart to be a 4th grader, and I had already learned all of the 5th grade stuff for the most part, but they couldn't put me in middle school.
Yeah.
So I've always been the baby in Texas. So part of it was that, and the other part was that I did get some college courses like cleared out. So I went into college like as a sophomore because I like.
Yeah.
Little baby genius.
Believe it or not, majority had to do with my Spanish because I am fluent in Spanish. Not that my name gave it away or anything.
What? No
Very
way.
interesting.
I am fluent in Spanish.
Say on, young.
I'm young.
What is your drinking choice?
Water.
Good choice. Bambi.
I just really like water.
What's your drinking choice?
Ginger ale.
That's a fine choice. Bobby, what do you drink?
Sweet tea.
Oh, no, that's a fine choice.
What is your drink of choice?
Man.
Alcohol-wise, I drink tequila sunrise. Otherwise,
Those are
chocolate
nice.
milk.
Oh, chocolate milk's good.
That's so
I
wholesome.
like a Long Island iced tea for alcohol-wise.
That'll get the job done.
I don't like drinking, and yeah, that gets the job done quick.
Yeah, I like mine because it's just sweet.
I like Armor
Armorall?
Amarillo sours.
Armor all.
No, Amarillo sours.
Amarillo. That's Spanish for armadillo.
Yeah.
No, ese es amarillo. No. That's yellow.
No, it's
Sorry.
armadillo.
Fluent in Spanish.
Fluid in Spanish, amarillo. Armadillo. There we go, I said it. I had to think of it. I wanted to do this thing where my chat could make me speak Spanish for 2 minutes, where I was like, oh, my head's hurting, and I'll just start speaking Spanish for the 2 minutes, and then transition to English like nothing, but that didn't work out.
Didn't work out yet. You haven't figured out the right way to implement it for you. You'll do it though, if you want to.
I mean, the redeem exists, and it's just they pull the Spanish trigger at random ass times.
Alright, I just redeemed it. Now you have to do it.
Yeah.
Wait, am I still alive?
How would you be talking?
I'm still alive. Hold on, let me
Am
check.
I alive?
It's so funny. Am I alive?
I thought I rated out a long time ago.
Oh, are you still live? Oh,
Yeah, that's
I thought you said alive. No, you're not alive. I was just goofing.
These
God, that
two
would be so
donkey
scary.
birds.
that would be that's like one of the biggest
Okay.
things I'm afraid of.
8 a.m.
Yeah,
8
yeah,
a.m..
yeah.
I had a full work shift. It's 8 a.m.
Well, we could all part our ways. It's okay.
I think now's a good time to part ways. Any final words, anybody? Any
That's fine. I
secrets we
just
need
have
to
an addict
divulge?
brain.
And no RP secrets, I'm talking real secrets. Late night,
Oh my God.
witching hour secrets.
I'm short.
No metal.
No metal.
I'm short.
Whoa, no metal.
I'm short.
No metal,
Bye,
but
guys.
I gathered some people when I had tension with them in here. I gathered them together and said we were gonna have a sleepover and tell secrets. And my secret was that I had a crush on Dooley.
I don't know who Julie is. Is that you?
Oh my goodness.
My name's Dooley. I'm the dumb nephew of Uncle Tavish Doherty. Dooley O'Dirty, my name.
The first couple of days we played, he was doing his character Dooley, and he kept saving me in lobby, and like he was everywhere that we were. It was so much fun. Like we were getting all these binds to get stuck places, and he'd come in with a hot air balloon and just pick us up.
That's cute. I really wish someone ran into us. No one, will people believe that we've been up this long? Quick's gonna be like, what the fuck? Y'all need lives, or y'all need sleep. I don't know.
You need lives.
Down the lives.
No, but for real, I am 5 feet. I'm very short. That is my secret.
5'2".
Whoa.
You're 5'2"?
It's
Mhm.
I'm in the 5 party.
You're my sister's height.
great how you like create a mental image of people in your head, even just like subconsciously. Like in my head, Ben is like 5'10".
No. Yes, I'm 5'2".
That's crazy.
And
It's
Yeah,
like,
I see that too.
I'm a
5'10".
camera streamer.
But definitely
Well-
Barbie is like a 4 foot in my mind.
Shit, I was almost 4'11", so I was almost just 4'11". But then I grew 5 feet, exactly 5 feet.
Congrats.
You know, I use my height. Thank you. I use my height to like measure things, so that I'll look at things and I'll be like, all right, like kind of like go to the side. You know what I mean? Or like put my leg up, and I'm like, that's around 4'8", or that's around 6 something, and people always give you this weird look, and I'm like, I'm exactly 5 feet, so I could just measure things with my body, and I know.
That's goddamn adorable.
I guessed in me. I guessed in me.
That's fun.
Alright. We did drink of choice. We did secret. What is an interesting fact about everybody?
Interesting fact.
Wait, what was Dooley's secret?
I ain't got no secrets. I don't got no secrets.
Oh, I guess no interesting fact.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys would find interesting. I live in Texas. I have a dog and 2 cats.
Wait, on it, quick. Let's switch clothes and see if they notice.
I think that you could
She's laying down. She's not gonna notice.
Oh, I didn't really play video games as a child. It was very rare for me to play video games. I think my first, no, we had like a PlayStation, so I would play like the Bugs Life and the Grinch That Stole Christmas. And one of my cousins would always play like the Resident Evil games and all these other games, and I wasn't really allowed to play.
Hook
But
up.
it's not
Oh,
until
yo,
now,
right,
like-
yeah, boy.
As an adult, I'm playing. What?
Oh, that's cool. Like, I could see your name tags. I also heard you talking, but... Oh, hi, Tavish.
Hell, now I'm the governor.
What's an interesting fact
All the
about
women
you,
need to be
Tavish?
clean.
I still don't
none of them
understand.
plus.
I like that talk about the first video games. Go on about that, Barbie.
That's it. That I played the Grinch That Stole Christmas and the Bugs Life, the video game. And then the original Super Mario Kart that was actually the Disney Mario Kart. I don't know if you guys know about that game.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I only played Garfield Kart.
Garfield. I have Garfield Kart.
I played the
Oh yeah.
South Park
The controls are awful.
racing one.
I got into PC gaming from Don't Starve Together.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Someone here is a shirt thief.
What?
Shirt thief. Gotta put him
Oh
on the
my God.
bounty board.
Oh my gosh.
Stole your
What's his face?
unicorn
Gimmick? Not Gimmick. What's his?
Lemon Smith.
Fireman?
Tickles.
Tickle Fanny.
Tickles.
Halliburton Tickle
Oh,
Fanny.
cool.
So Tickles comes to me and it's like he breaks character and he's like, I'm a wanted man. I'm like, my bounty's the highest, and he's like taking me down the list of bounties, and it's like 150, 200, and his is 201. He's like, you see 201, it's the highest. And then I like slowly turn to the one next to it, and it's like Sky Demon, 1,000 scrap, and I was like, that's the highest. It was like, oh. Alright, so I'm not the highest, but I'm up there. Damn, dude.
What about?
I gotta turn that picture in.
Did you guys ever do any theater or comedy stuff, improv group, any sort of thing that prepares you for role playing, or did you do any D&D, any stuff like that?
This is my first time
As a
role playing.
Special effects artist for theater.
That's badass.
That's really cool.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Just rolling with it.
If stream is improv, then that is it. I've been streaming for like a year and a half, 2 years now. That's all the experience I have.
It's storytelling, that's certain.
I like to tell my friends chisme. So like whenever there's like Twitter drama stuff, I like gather all the information and then I'll be like, so you guys don't have to go on Twitter and find out what's going on. It's like, let me just tell you what is happening. And then I'll share it with them.
Nice.
Did you do theater?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh god.
Theatrical
back.
sundown.
Yep. Yeah, that was kind of like a thing. It was like I definitely didn't want to do like script reading drama stuff. I wanted to just do more whatever kind of performance stuff, like, you know, like not stand-up comedy. Because I also didn't want to write, like, I'm so half-assed about everything I do. It's just like, oh, improv, that's simple, but it's like that's not like anything. So like I didn't really pursue it, but it was still like we did some stuff. Like, when you guys ever do like skits in class and like comedy routines during like Boy Scouts or any of that stuff, or, you know, like any kind of storytelling stuff, show and tell. It's just kind of fun standing up in front
Yeah,
and
I've done
performing.
show and tell in my life.
So, yeah, I mean, I've always
That's cool.
I've always kind of did the theater elective stuffs, because it's just so easy. You know, it's more just like how exactly how it is here. You're just with a bunch of fellows talking shit and not stressing about anything. Like, the art class was pretty much the same way. Like, we go into art class and you just jabber on and fiddle with your hands with the thing in front of you, but you're really just talking to people the whole time. That's the same thing with all the theater classes I've ever done.
You just described my entire college experience.
Mm-hmm. That's the way. But yeah, I like kind of the first video games I did. Like, I've always made it like, whenever I play games, I don't really pay attention to the single player story. I make up my own story within the story, or like I'll play. Like, I always like have a backstory of my own that I care to play out, which is, it's just kind of irrelevant and not worth telling anyone, and not even telling myself, but just kind of like, can I have this story arc in a way? Like when I play so then anyway, like I always like go out of my way to join the roleplay servers first instead of anything else when I join a new game, because you'll find these communities and then you get to have this unique storyline that's just entirely emergent rather than this curated silly story about the hero's tale that's just tale as old as time and boring as hell.
Yeah, no, I get that. That's cool. I've never done a roleplay server before, except this one. And I'm kind of half-assing it.
Hell yeah!
It's still fun.
I think the
Hell
first one, it was
yeah.
like I was 14 years old and on a Minecraft server, and it was called Lord of the Craft, and it was a mix between, you know, Lord of the Rings. It was really a collaboration of like, it's like whoever was in charge of that server just took everything, just like grab bag stole every idea from every movie and just put it together. And at the time, I never read those books, and I mean, I knew about Lord of the Rings. Was like, oh, I didn't know about that, but I didn't know about Game of Thrones, and so that was a heavy theme of it because there's all these factions intertwining, and so this was, I don't know, I guess I was 14, but it was pretty much right when Minecraft came out, and so like there was elves and dwarves and human factions, and yeah, it was basically just like this, but a lot more. Like there was like 500 players and heavy faction wars going on, and I played as like, I pretty much played the same character, a sort of criminal underside guy, but then ends up being a good guy, which I really hate to do. Like I always want to be just a bad guy. I just want to be a pure villain, but then I get so guilty and caught up. Yep, we're gonna have to take her out.
Yeah.
Why are you hitting me?
Oh,
Oh god, oh god, she's got a concussion.
The accent of her skull.
Please, coming out.
I mean, if you have to take me out, take me out. I will accept.
We thought you were asleep, so we were putting you out of your misery.
I've
Making
heard
sure
of
your
people
things
before.
are preserved. Alright, we'll kill you later. I mean, put you out of your misery.
Okay,
You need to keep that phone.
We have to lull
Yes,
Barbie.
to save
What
the
can we
phone for
say?
sure.
What, Anyang, have you got a long monologue you can say to bring her down?
Oh my god. I just told you this is my first time role playing.
Right?
Yeah, Anyang, come
Go with that. Keep going.
up with a
Come on,
page.
Come up with a what?
Come up with an
whole
entire
page
yeah, a
to
whole
say.
page.
A whole page.
Write it down.
Alright, I'll
Keep
start
it as
writing
lore.
my research paper.
You gotta do it in the next 20 minutes. You procrastinated. He's thinking about it.
What are you most passionate about in life, Anyang? My example
Probably
would,
trying to be kind.
yeah, being kind. And in what ways
Being
have you
kind.
been kind?
Well, I was a preschool teacher for like 5 years.
That's a really good one.
So, you know, taking care of my little bros, teaching them to be like nice to each other. That's
Good.
I'm pretty passionate about kids stuff.
Give us a story about
To
the
be like,
chubbiest
you know,
one in
I'm-
your class.
What?
Do they push each
I
other
don't
over?
know about the chubbiest, but I used to write down all this, like the weird stuff that they would say. Like I have like a Google Doc of all like the strange shit that kid says.
Yeah.
One time I was playing like a pretend phone game with one where we'd like have, pick up like a block or something and act like it was a phone, being like, "Hi, this is Mr. My first name. Like, who's this?" kind of thing, just goofing around. And a kid walked over and like picked up a car and pretended it was the phone. He's like, "Hi, my name's fuck. Hi, my name's Lemon, the boy who lives in the trash. You want to eat an egg?" And that made me lose my shit. It's so nonsensical and like, or like it's saying shit like, "I like to eat apples and spiders." Like, just so fucking weird.
That's why Steve Harvey made that joke. Kids say the darndest things. Oh wait, no, that was
Yeah.
that was the bad guy. What's his name? With the pudding
This
and
is Cosby.
the pudding. Yeah.
Thing in the Kodak film. You know, that's kind of weird. He does sound a lot like Tavish.
Oh no.
Sorry, just kidding. Sound-
See, just like that, you told a full monologue. A great story.
There you go. Tavish. Yeah, open-ended things are so hard.
Yeah.
If I get to ask direct questions,
the
I'm
interviewer's questions that drives the person to get it and talk.
Right, Barbie? Right, Izzy? Question?
Get her. Go get her
Well,
with
okay.
the thing.
What if... Wait, hold on. What if she can hear us? She just has no power to respond.
I think we can wait for her body to just starve out, and then we'll get it. Bambi,
It's so
I think
sad.
it'll be a while.
you have an anecdotal story that you can ramble on about and lull La Barbie to sleep?
Probably if you give me a prompt. I don't know. I can't just think of one.
Here's the prompt. Tell us about your
Oh wait, but
second job ever.
my second job ever.
Or
I
first,
worked
whichever
as
job
a
is maybe most
housekeeper.
interesting.
Housekeeper.
Yeah, I was a housekeeper for a
Okay.
retirement home. Like, this, like, residential place. And it was really kind of crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, those places are wild.
Yeah, they're wild. Like, the people there just do not give a fuck at all. Like, I'm talking about the residents.
The old
old
people
people
running the
say-
place is what you're
Nasty.
saying. You'd say the
Yeah, so like, I don't know, like, you'd get like assigned to certain floors. So like, there's different kinds of floors, like, depending on how much help they needed. And like, my boss, like, had the hardest time finding people to get a job there. Like, nobody wanted to work there. So she would always like do the really bad stuff, so I wouldn't have to do it because she didn't want me to quit.
That's so
Because she
good.
was like it's not
You're
like
my
I
only
ever
saving
refused
grace.
to do anything.
I
She
will
just
lose
like,
my sanity if you leave.
yeah, she just like
That's so good.
because the other people that worked there didn't really like work that hard, and I was like the one. I don't like saying that, but I was like the one that did a lot. She like didn't want me to quit, so she like would do a lot of the stuff that was like really bad. And
Like, damn.
when like it was like not good management there, so like she also wanted to quit at one point after like a few years, and I wanted to quit too. But I never said I wanted to quit to her. And she just looked at me one day and said, "Hey, I'm gonna quit. Do you want me to quit for you?" And I said, "Yes, please." And that was the last time I went there.
That's so good.
That's badass.
It was really funny. I think your voice is kind of bugging for me. Just
It's bugging for me too. But sometimes it is just individual unrest.
that was my job for. That was my first ever job, and then COVID happened, and now I do drawing stuff for a living.
But
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty sick too.
something must be with my internet, because like both, I mean, not so much on Bemby, but definitely on Yogg, like more and more as like time goes on, you get more and more probably what you're hearing from my end of like me being like
Voice teleporting around.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're
Yeah.
better now though.
I don't know why Rust does that. Yeah.
Maybe it's from
You'd
talking
think they'd
so
have it fixed
much
by now.
that like the game
Right.
just has
Yeah,
like
after,
a massive log of like me talking, and so it's just like overloading. It's like, all right, this
Maybe. This happened the last Quicksand Rust server too.
Oh yeah.
Which I
what
don't
was
know
the-
how long
what
ago
was
it
the
was.
thing on that one?
There wasn't a theme or anything, but I remember
Okay.
at least. They were just like there was like a safe zone that you could be in, where like there was no PvP allowed at all. Like you can't break any of the buildings or anything like that, and then everywhere else was free game. And people were like killing on site sometimes. It was something, you know. This is nice. I can like leave my house and not be afraid to die.
Yeah, I kind of like how relaxed. Like this game, I feel like I would not like the game if I played it normally.
Yeah.
But the way
It's
it's like
intense.
everybody's cute and like in a little like town. But then you go out to people that have like they've played Rust, or they have these like bases with like a wall in front of their door, and then they like, I don't know if you saw, but did you see have you ever seen like Knob stream it?
No.
He like went into someone's base, and it was like this person who obviously played Rust. I don't know, like, but it just seems like they're like for sure not getting broken into. Like,
Yeah,
it was
Kinko
like, you had to, like,
Kinko always
crouch.
makes the most Chad super base of all, and he's right down the hill from my base, and that's what I thought.
Oh, I think it might be his base. Yeah.
And it's right on the water, and it's kind of covey, and it's kind of stubby, but also just bunkered. Cause what was I gonna say? Like every time everyone was saying no metal, I didn't know you guys were talking about no meta. I thought you meant like no metal bases.
Confused me a bit first too.
Just keeping it wood. It was
No
like,
metal,
oh,
only wood.
it was like, cause like that's like innocent roleplay, and like going beyond that just like kind of breaks the immersion. Like when you make these Chad bases all over the place, it's just so ugly and just like, come on, why you gotta try hard? Just live, just be a child. Don't be a let your inner child out.
I thought about like building a big, strong, actual Rust base, but like, fuck, dude, like that's exhausting. Like, it's way
so
more fun to
it's
just have
so
like
bad.
a little wood thing.
It's not healthy.
Like we're not gonna get
Yeah, I love
raided.
the little cute wood
Yeah.
houses.
But it's also the thing about Rust is like there's all these like roleplay building items that you and like the new automation system and so like you do want to make the whole Rust build. It's like doing an Erectus set like a Lego build, and it's like, oh yeah, I got this and I got the electricity and the turrets and my cameras set up the fucking everywhere. Like god damn. It's good. It's like it's fun in its own, and it's okay. Is she awake? Barbie.
Hey, Barbie.
Barbie.
It's roulette. It's your turn. Hey, Barbie.
We could do it like
I should be the last.
we can do it like
just
roulette.
saying.
Roulette. So we throw.
Alright, Tavish, it's your turn.
Alright.
Alright.
If you
Ben,
kill
it's
her,
your
you
turn.
lose.
Alright, so I have this, and I have
That'll
this,
do.
and I think
Oh,
either
boy.
one is gonna kill it. Can I have your weapon?
No. That's what you have to work with.
Wait. Here. This one instead, probably. So it's more even. Wait.
I want to see the giant thing go in her head. Give me the cleaver.
No.
Give it to me. Give me the cleaver. What the heck?
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. Check
It's
this
gonna
out.
kill her if you do that.
This is gonna kill her. Bobby, we hardly knew ye. Geronimo! Right in the kneecap.
What happened?
Where did it go?
Oh, he threw it.
What?
They bounce afterwards.
Oh no.
Oh man.
They gotta fix that.
Where do you put my cleaver?
I want to like I'm always wanting to throw my throwing knife, but it's like it's too valuable to just throw. But like I always want to just throw it for the gag, for the bit.
Your knife?
Yeah, but every time you throw it, it bounces way across the map and you lose it forever.
Wait, what kind of knife?
And I'll just show you here.
Combat knife.
I got this one.
Oh, I gave out all of those today.
Do you see it when I flash it in front of my eyes? Do you see me doing animation?
No.
That's unfortunate. Well,
I think I threw all those at people today.
and she's asleep for good.
She died.
Careful with fire stuff on this wood. It'll just burn through. Any last words, anybody? Any got
Wait,
some words to say?
Does it really catch on fire?
Yeah, wood. Well, it'll be fine. One blast of fire bullets.
Because she's still sitting.
Yeah, I love that. And you can't sit in the
Just
chair
leave
either.
it.
Goodbye, Bobby. Sleep tight.
I'll take her stuff.
Okay.
Look at him. Rip through her things. Animals.
Animals.
No remorse, no love.
Oh my goodness! It's 8:30 in the morning.
And it was 8:30.
Yeah, it's time for bed. That's the finale. Was her death.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Fun. It's 8:30.
It was fun.
Chatting with you guys.
You know, yeah, it was fun. If you want to play games at some point, let me know.
Games or
Yeah,
have
maybe
a
someday.
nightly talk again.
I gotta play Rust.
Maybe someday.
This isn't playing. This is life.
Yeah.
We live in Rust.
This is live.
I've been trying to play the DVD song the whole night.
Oh my god, that's so good.
You can download MIDI files and just play them.
Yeah.
Is that
I
the
didn't know you could do
DVD
that.
song?
I thought it is the DVD song.
Down, 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 down.
Think I did that all by myself.
Yeah, that was damn impressive. No one does that. Nobody plays by the actual notes.
It's 3 notes. It's H, G, F.
I have all my key bindings for all that stuff. That's also bound. That's my stream deck. My numpad is my scenes. So I can't do the notes, otherwise it would mess with shit.
Oh no. Well, you know the code to get out of here, right? You could just sleep here if you wanted.
Oh, yeah, I'm not walking home. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna hold my hand.
Alright, y'all. Good
I'm
morning.
probably gonna log off
I would
after
say
tonight.
sleep tight,
Good
but
morning, good afternoon.
Good-
ta-ta, ciao for now.
Oh
Bye.
god.
Bye-bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Day.
Bye.
Bye-bye-bye. Well, that was nice. That is the ultimate, how should I say, you know, just human experience, I would say. That's what that is. The ultimate human experience is when you say you're gonna go to sleep and you don't go to sleep, and it's a mutually, you know, everyone in the group is on the exact same page and no one's like in any rush to go to sleep. I mean they are, but like in the forefront of their mind, everyone wants to still be there because there's that human connection of everyone wanting to be together. We're just connecting, communicating, loving, being, enjoying, having the happiness. Well, I think that's just about everything, so why don't I'll send us out on something. Let me look for something out there, and I'll see if there's something we can all watch together. A lullaby of sorts. Bye bye everybody. Thanks for the hangout. Yeah, that human connection, the human experience, the ultimate. Just endless night talks of everyone wanting to go to bed already but not wanting to go to bed because they just want to keep staying up, keep commuting, keep chatting, keep loving, keep being together. Let's see. Alright, let me try and find a channel out there. Give us a moment. You know, Rust Drop's coming up pretty soon. What time is it? 5:13? I mean, May 13th? On May 16th, Rust Drops start. It's a bunch of ugly shit, of course. All these top streamers don't know goddamn nothing about art. They're ugly brands. But a skin's a skin. And this one's pretty good. I think Wilcham's got a Robin Hood. No, Z-Chum. He's got a little Robin Hood outfit. That looks good. You know, every now and again, there's someone who's got something good. All right, let me just keep looking here. Hold on. All right. Who do I see out here? Oh my goodness, there is nobody. Oh, Gitmuth, he's within the community. he's kind of out of it. Oh, Sequisha's playing Diablo 4. Just send people over to Sequisha if they're lurking, and then they'll just show up. But no, I'll send you over to Get Muff because he's part of the community. He's far flung. All right, here we go. Raid channel. Get. There he is playing Hunt Showdown. That's cowboy related, ain't it? For shoot, it is. Let me bring up his stream here just so I can hear him talking. Get Muff Twitch. Pretty sure that's how we spell it, right? Get him off.
So, when Farrah asked her mom when she should pick up
Alright.
the boys' copper,
Catch you around
mom said, "Well, they're
the
eating
next time we're all
breakfast,"
here.
And Farrah's like,
It's
"That's
killing
not
monsters.
time."
Man,
So that
Russ
sounds
could
like a
use
great
with
idea.
some
Good
boss
ladder,
monsters
okay?
like this.
You're gonna
Oh, he's
that's
got a
gonna
full
walk
crew
way
too. This
upstairs?
is perfect. Alright, see you later, everyone. Good night. Bye bye.
Yeah.
I can go get barrels out in the yard. Except there's a trap here. I'll go out the side door.
Yeah, fancy that. Yeah, I'll close it behind you.
Let me know what you want me
Hey,
to concertina
Billy.
bomb.
Welcome in. Thank you for bringing your folks over. How are you, man?
Actually, if you want to go
Can we get-
upstairs,
I can do a shout out.
can we concertina bomb that door in between the two buildings? Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What did I mess up?
IBP.
Oh, there we go. We got it.
Gotta upgrade that stuff. That's crucial stuff.
Oh, yeah. Is that what you were playing?
I'm a broke boy.
How is that going for you guys? You guys
By
have
the
Just
way, I
got a
brought an
brand
ammo
new
box
job,
right
and so
here
I
on the
feel
table.
really rich again.
I'm 16. I don't have a job.
No Man's Sky. No kidding, man.
The stream is
There's
working
also
right
a
now.
regular
but,
ammo
like,
box right here in.
So what's the safe way back in the building now?
Oh, I will. The
Oh,
door.
okay.
Barricade door.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, thanks. For those that don't know, I'm Guide 'em Off. That
And
looks
then
dangerous.
if somebody wants to use my ammo box before it goes away,
I don't need it. Beer, do you need it? You need it. You were shooting.
Yeah, I'll take it.